What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. How's it going? I'm a bit early here. The reason I'm coming up a couple minutes before Raw goes off the air is because I'm going to have to step away. I'm waiting for a phone call that I have to take. It's only going to be about 5 minutes, the phone call, but I should be getting it any second now. So I might have to step away here for a minute right when Raw starts. So I figured I'd come up here now, give you guys a hello, say what's up, and wish y'all a happy Monday. Modern Family's wrapping up here. Raw should start in about 2 minutes. And yeah, we'll watch and see if Raw can get any better tonight. How's my voice sound, by the way? Alright, sound good to me. Alright. Yeah, we're good. So cool. What's up? Let me scroll down to the chat and say hi. Hey, what's up, guys? Alright, good. Good little chunk of people. So yeah, if you're just tuning in right this very second, I'm going to be stepping away here in a minute. I got to take a phone call. My car is in the shop and getting a ton of work done. And he's supposed to call me right at 5 o'clock with what they did, how much it's going to cost me, and when I can come pick it up in the morning. So, kind of bad timing, but I just have to listen to what he has to say. The phone call will take 5 minutes, and I'll be back. So, I'll be stepping away here momentarily. But, yeah, we'll see what they do on Raw tonight. I don't know who's going to open the show. I would like to think that Alexa is going to open up the show tonight, coming out there with her belt and shaking her ass. That would be hilarious. It's either going to be her or Roman Reigns. Most likely. Oh shit, whoops. You know what I watched last night too? I still have not watched the main event of TakeOver. But I did watch the 24 special on the Hardys last night. Damn. Fucking crazy, man. I was surprised at some of the shit we saw. I think the craziest part was when they were, they were filming something for like a WWE DVD and they were talking about how they were taking pills. And finally, the girlfriend or the wife, I think of Jeff, was like, hey, your mic's on, motherfuckers, shut up. And I was like, damn. So, that was good. That was a good 24 special. Thank you for smashing that like button. Let's do that all night long. For those of you just tuning in, I've said this 3 times. I'm going to be stepping away here for about 5 minutes. At any moment, I'm waiting for a really important phone call from my mechanic who's working on my car, and I just need to talk to him for a couple of minutes. So I'm going to have to step away once he calls, but then I'll be back and I'll be all yours for the rest of the night. And I haven't even cracked a beer open yet. So I'm sitting here with a Coca-Cola. I had a headache, and sometimes caffeine helps me. So I'm drinking a rare soda. What's going on? Did I read your tweet? No, I haven't checked Twitter in a little bit. You asking about the tournament, the UK tournament? I'm checking out a little bit of it. I'm not really too concerned with the tournament itself. I mean, it's going to be some good wrestling and fun, but I'm not going to be, like, glued to it because at the end of the day, the only thing you're winning is a title shot. That's it. This whole tournament, this grueling tournament, just to get a shot at Pete Dunne. So I'd rather just fast forward to that and get to that match. But I've already watched 2 matches from the tournament that's been on, like, Facebook and YouTube, I think. But I'm not wild. Here he is. All right, right when Raw kicks off, I'm getting this phone call now. I got to take this. I am sorry to have to step away. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, guys. Cracking open a beer. Hold on. All right, I am back. Sorry about the delay there. I had to take that phone call. I had no choice. Hopefully everybody didn't leave the chat. They probably did. For those of you wondering where I just was, I had to take a phone call. Yeah, so Alexa did open the show. She's got a whole little celebration gig. Sorry, I wasn't even looking at the TV. What has she said so far? Ah, here comes Rousey. See, this is the Rousey that I like. Look how pissed she is. I was like, if she comes out there and smiles and congratulates Alexa, I'm gonna puke. We're live, pal. I mean, I'm curious what they were going to do, like the fallout from this, like what kind of match they're going to set up for the next pay-per-view. You got to think Nia's going to come out next, right?
Did you come out here to show me all the bruises and welts from the Money in the Bank briefcase that I left all over your body?
That was good. That match was good last night.
Or did you come out here to learn a little lesson because clearly you don't understand the difference between UFC and WWE? No, it's true because last night what I did was 100% perfectly legal.
Legal. It was. I loved it.
Rhonda, I will tell you this. Last night you looked like you were just.
Oh, thank you, Nick. I wasn't aware of that.
That victory was just seconds, no, fingertips away. You could just taste the gold.
Alexa, I just love that she taunts.
I guess we'll never know now, will we?
Oh, good. So Nia's even off TV. I'm kind of happy she got the belt back. She's fucking sassy. I like her.
I'll say it.
Irrelevant. I don't know, Alexa. All you girls on the roster better be worried now because not only is Ronda there, she can fucking go. Her match was great. And Alexa, she ain't overhyped. She proved it, man. Oh, just gonna pound her ass. I love that she takes out Kurt Angle. Why is the briefcase still out there? Ronda's beating her with it? Nice. Yes, there you go, Ronda. Start beating Kurt's ass with it. There, yeah, fuck him up. I swear, this is going to be your more effective Ronda. Enough of this smiling bullshit. Just fuck everybody up. Fuck those referees, too. Smash their faces in, Ronda. Oh, yeah, there you go. Oh, yeah, fuck. Punch, kick. There you go. Hey, if you're going to channel your inner hot rod, Roddy Piper, might as well not give a fuck. That's a better Ronda. It's the best Ronda we've seen so far. Now she's like, now I'm gonna pull your head off and eat it. Jesus, a fucking gut wrench power bomb through the table. Jesus. Can we all say Ronda is going to be just fine on the roster now? Jamal Taylor, go fuck off. Get your own channel. She didn't go too far. See, I think I've been saying since she got there, I'm like, you give me that sort of thing any day over her out there trying to cut a promo sitting in a director's chair on Miz TV or some shit, you know, or whatever she's been doing. Just these lame-ass... Kurt's like, why'd she beat me up for? She was the stupid jacket sleeve, I can't... She's like, you wore me out with that briefcase, girl. I mean, Stephanie is going to have something to say about this. And if you want to treat Ronda as more of like an attraction, not have her wrestle like every pay-per-view, it's a good way to get her off TV. Why don't you hit her with a suspension? Maybe Nia Jax come back, get her rematch first, and then Ronda can come back in and do something at SummerSlam. I don't know. Her beating Kurt Angle cracked me up. I don't know why I got a kick out of that. It's like, yeah, fuck these referees too, yeah. I don't know why she beat up Kurt, because he was trying to stop her. Ronda was not fucking playing games tonight. Alexa's like, oh shit. He's suspending her for 30 days. There you go. That didn't take long. There you go.
Sound real sorry.
She deserves it.
These crispy tenders.
She's like, sweet, 30 days off.
I know, right? They're so flispy. Flispy? Yeah.
Yeah.
Flavorful,
All right, I'm
crispy.
fine with that.
It's this thing I do where I combine two.
Oh, the phone call went all right. It's a little more expensive than I was hoping. But I've had my my check engine light on in my car for the longest time. I've even had, I mean, it just hasn't gone off, but there's nothing wrong with it. My car's in great shape, but I went to go get my registration done a couple weeks ago. It's about to be expired, and I just casually went in there, paid whatever the fucking you gotta pay, and get my thing. And they said, oh, you got to get it smogged, because out here in California, probably everywhere now, but you got to get your car smog checked. And I'm like, okay, no problem. So I drove it over to this place to get it smogged, and they can't do it because of this check engine light. So I took it in, and they some shit under there. It's gonna be like $1,100 or something. And I'm like, god damn. But it's like I got to get it done. Can't be driving around with expired shit. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Ronda, her matches have been great. Match at WrestleMania was very entertaining. She fucking tore it up last night with Nia Jax. I mean, I watched a little bit of it again last night, actually, after the stream. And I just like it. You know, she just some of the little things. You know, I even just kind of like her fighting outfit, you know, and her sports bra. And she was just so fucking hot and sweaty and looked like she was, like, really working hard out there. You know, all these girls always have their hair. You know, Sasha Banks has got the hair and the makeup, and, you know, they're so done up and everything. And Ronda just feels a little bit more gritty. And she looked like she was really fucking fighting out there hard. And she had really believable offense. She was intense. She certainly didn't go through the motions. Nothing looked over choreographed. She sold her ass off for Nia Jax. and literally looked like she took a pounding in there. I mean, she took good bumps. Someone with her level of training should not be able to put on a match like that. And it was awesome. Both girls, Nia and Rousey. And then with the swerve with Alexa coming in and cashing in, something I did not think would happen. I'm like, no, stop it with the cash in on the same night. I'm so sick of hearing that. Everybody wants, as soon as that briefcase is won, let's cash it in, let's cash it in, let's cash it in. I'm like, let's wait a minute. Let's just chill out. But they did it. They did it anyway. So yeah, good for Ronda, man. I'm happy. And then this shit tonight was great. Give me that Ronda Rousey music, her power walking to the ring, pissed off, kicking the shit out of everybody, instead of this humble, smiling, you know, oh, I'm going to challenge you for the title, but I'm also going to hug you right at. It's just, oh, yeah. So this was better. Get your head out the gutter, Anthony. Yes, I did watch the Woken 24. I mentioned that when I came up here initially. That was good. That was a good special. Oh yeah, no, I had they actually did look at it when they were there. I was like, all the different things, and no, I don't think it was the gas cap. Not this type of issue. But whatever, the car's been paid off for years. I'm just trying. I should be getting a new car soon. It's just life with no car payments, kind of nice. So I'm kind of holding off as long as I could. So I told myself if the repairs to the car is astronomical, I'll just say fuck it and I'll go start looking for a car this week. But if it's reasonable and it's going to extend the life of it a little bit longer, then I'll do it. So I'll keep it. It's a good car. It's 130,000 miles on it. It's not even that bad. Just Kurt, like, cowering in the corner. Will you stop fucking hitting me?
After some harsh words from Alexa Bliss, and Ronda Rousey would then assault multiple officials that were out here trying to stop the chaos before driving the Raw Women's Champion Alexa Bliss through a table. This was heinous.
Yeah, the 24 was pretty emotional, but it was fucked up too. Some of the most disturbing parts were when they showed footage of both the Hardys kind of like fucked up while on the clock with WWE. Matt Hardy was like asleep in an interview. Fucking crazy. Oh, here's Renee Young trying to get a word with Ronda. Cute dress, Renee.
He can suspend me for 30 days. That's fine. But save your good luck wishes for Alexa Bliss. Okay? Because after these 30 days, I don't care if she's champion or not, I'm going to be back here kicking her pink-haired ass.
You know what? Alexa Bliss, she got little pink hairs on her ass. Is that what you mean by that, Ronda?
Ronda Rousey isn't warranted in this situation. So Kurt Angle had to do something. But think about this. Whatever momentum Ronda Rousey had leading up to tonight, that's going to be over in 30 days. Momentum 30 days, that's not nearly enough. It should be 60, 120. I hope Ronda Rousey is fined heavily. I wouldn't even...
Corey Graves, chill out. We should suspend you for your stupid Twitter rants. Here comes the Intercontinental Champ. He's going to continue his shit with Elias, no doubt, because he kind of won with a cheap victory last night. Good match there, too. IC match was on fire. So I'm guessing we're going to get an Elias run-in or attack or some shit here. Or is this a match? I can't believe how much TNA footage they've been showing on the network. Fucking crazy. What the fuck? So I have, like, any of you, like, on Facebook, you know what sucks about Facebook is, like, old people have taken it over. I'm sure all of you, your parents and your grandparents and aunts and uncles with shit are all over Facebook. Well, one of my super ass old aunts just commented on one of my posts from like a month ago and said, "Happy birthday, Rebecca. Beautiful as always." I think she thinks she's commenting on somebody else's post. Old people. Are you gonna challenge somebody? Well, yeah, Anthony. They gotta thank Anthem at the end. I mean, they gotta credit him for use of the footage. And they're crediting that GWN network or whatever that is too.
I'm here every Monday night and I'm all ours, so what do you say, Grand Rapids? We have ourselves an Intercontinental Championship Open Challenge.
I'm down with an open challenge.
And there's no better place than here, and there's no better time than right now.
Well, no shit. It's not gonna be later. Well, if it's not Elias that answers this challenge, that means Elias is going to come out here and screw up this match. Oh, it's going to be Ziggler? All right. Fans don't seem to give a shit, but... Or maybe it's Drew. Oh, shit, if it's McIntyre. McIntyre, actually, he's a former IC champ, isn't he? Didn't he have a run with it? His first time and his first gig? There's no way we're going to get a match here, man. Or we're not going to get an outcome, I should say. Elias is going to come out. Right? Right? It is going to be Ziggler, all right. I mean, since he's facing Ziggler, maybe we'll get a finish here. I'd like to see Seth just curb stomp him and pin him. But it's going to be hard to pull off with Drew on the outside of the ring. And Elias floating around. Well, good. I like it. Another IC title defense for Seth Rollins. He can keep racking these things up, man. Especially if he's successful here. Dolph Ziggler is the worst wrestler ever. I disagree. I could probably think of a wrestler or two he might be better than. Let's go to commercial, right? What a surprise. I doubt it, David. Certainly, this cannot be the first time Ziggler and Rollins have faced. The funny thing is, I cannot think of them facing before, but it's a match I would think has happened like 25 times, right? They've been on the same brand before. I mean, Rollins has been on the roster now, what? 6 years? 5 years? Shit. Certainly they've crossed paths. going on, Kat? You got to see the Ronda segment? Good. That was good shit, man. She wasn't playing games. Now she's suspended.
Get the pizza you love delivered to a Domino's hotspot near you, or any of the other outdoor locations now open for Domino's delivery.
Great Khali is better than Dolph Ziggler. Alrighty.
Get 4 lines of
Alrighty.
unlimited data for $100 a month, plus 4 free smartphones.
What's our audience like? We got anybody in here watching this shit?
You see what I did there?
200 people, 33 likes. What the hell is wrong with y'all? Smash that like button. Smash the fuck out of it. Give me some likes. By the way, subscribe. We're climbing. We're creeping up to 20,000 subscribers. We are 250-ish away. We can get there, man. We can probably knock out half of that tonight. So let's try to get like 100 more subscribers tonight. And smash that like button, bitches. Don't make me ask again. Maybe that guy will come back in the chat. Remember last night, the dude that told me wrestling was fake? And I'm like, oh, it is? What? Well, Ali Vlogs has a Raw stream on a TV full show. Not sure what that means. But he's got it.
This mattress is dangerously comfortable.
Nick, I don't think Roman's been out there. Alexa opened the show.
Introducing the Lisa mattress.
The Ronda came out and beat her ass. Beat up Kurt Angle, too.
I'm now a morning person.
Oh, wow. Just in that one little request, that was 20 likes right off the bat. So, yeah, let's at least climb it up to 100 likes. I'd appreciate it. I wouldn't worry about it, Catherine. Your poor babe Elias is probably going to be showing up here in this match. I'm guessing. I mean, Seth is in a world of shit right now. He's got Drew McIntyre on the outside of the ring, seconding Dolph Ziggler, and he's got Elias probably waiting in the wings to do a run in here. We might even get a finish in the match. Seth might beat him, and then Elias comes out and attacks after. One way or the other, we're going to see Elias.
You need this bed.
What's up, Timu? Stuff is good. Stuff is going good. Yeah, Awesome 9. Fucking mind blower, huh? Who'd have thought? Man, I'm surprised both briefcases went to Raw. I really was. I thought for sure we'd get them split up. Strowman with the briefcase is going to be fucking hilarious.
This matchup against Dolph Ziggler as he looks on at Ziggler's partner, Drew McIntyre. Rollins, a fighting champion, made the open challenge tonight. Ziggler accepted. Right in the face. Rollins has been on a roll, I will admit that. But right now, Dolph Ziggler just too fresh. This is an ill-advised decision by Seth Rollins to issue this open challenge. You know, I talked to Dolph earlier today. I said, what has changed for you recently? Look at this again.
Think Roman's going to be off the show tonight? He might be. I mean, he's got to be... Is he done with gender? Hopefully he is. So maybe they got some time to kill before they move him into SummerSlam. Anybody, any word on when Brock is next scheduled to be on the show? Maybe not until after Extreme Rules. He's not there tonight, is he?
We saw that left knee really start to get tweaked and almost a hyperextension. And now, what does Dolph Ziggler do? He goes right after the knee. That's a brilliant decision by a veteran competitor like Dolph Ziggler, not to mention the neck breaker. Elias inflicted a great deal of damage. Cover, inside leg hook, and a kick out over the past several weeks to the neck of Seth Rollins. And Ziggler now delivers the elbow to the heart cover.
Yeah, what is this I'm hearing about? Fucking
It's what great teams and great
Triple H versus The Undertaker?
Dolph Ziggler wasn't just sitting around last night.
At this big-ass Australian show? That's crazy.
Watching what was going
So much for end of an era.
McIntyre and Ziggler said they want to have a wake-up call and a reality check for the Monday Night Raw locker room. And here's a guy, Seth Rollins. who Dolph Ziggler
Oh, Dan Tito was a great Intercontinental Champion. I remember both of his runs.
both make a great deal of balance.
One of my favorite feuds ever in WWE was Santana and Valentine.
This is Dolph's opportunity.
That was crazy. Crazy times back then.
Veteran taking his time, former
Listen to Nick. He's paying $2 to tell you guys to smash that like button. And you guys have. You guys have been smashing it a little bit more. Keep smashing. Don't forget to subscribe. I heard about the pie incident with Paige. What the fuck is that about? I would love, you know how they have stipulations sometimes in matches that, you know, if somebody wins, they get 5 minutes in the cage with the manager. I would love to take a little prick fan like that and just get 5 minutes in a room with him and just beat some respect into him. Fucking asshole.
Okay, but Dolph did not compete last night. Seth Rollins did. So use that to your advantage. Continue to pick up the pace as the match goes along. And now Dolph Ziggler looking to wear.
I think KD's going to stay where he is. No reason really for him to leave.
His match, Dolph Ziggler did that. Dolph came out of the gate very, very fast. Seth was right, able to hang with him. Yes, now Dolph is grinding it down. Yeah, Dolph is now got the chinlock applied, legs wrapped around the body of Seth Rollins as McIntyre looks on in the background. What an ominous presence he is right here. Menacing stare. Drew McIntyre to 6'5", 265. And I tell you, since he's been teaming up with Dolph Ziggler, Ziggler's demeanor has really changed.
Well, no shit, Michael Cole. Ziggler's got a bodyguard now. Of course his demeanor's changed. I mean, somebody like me should love Dolph Ziggler. I mean, he's very reminiscent of Shawn Michaels while wearing pink and black at the same time. That's awesome. And then you got his bodyguard fucking Diesel on the outside of the ring. There's a whole lot of 90s going on out there. What's up, Dominique? Thank you for that, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's going great. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're hoping this Raw is going to be good. So far, it's not bad. Ronda Rousey and Alexa Bliss was fun. Ronda going ape shit. Now we got an IC title match here to open the show. No complaining yet. Although the night is young. Drews and Mick Diesel. Yeah. WWE hasn't programmed me to hate anybody. I like who I want. Fuck you, WWE. I mean, between Rollins and McIntyre and Elias, the three of those bastards look a lot alike. They'd make a hell of a long-haired, bearded faction, wouldn't they? Women would probably name them the Fuckables or something like that. Right, Catherine? What would you call the name of that faction, those three guys? Or the Pussy Boners? Something like that. Come up with a name, Cat. This is on you. The three Jesuses, that would be good too. Yeah, keep the belt on Seth as long as possible, and they can hold it off and end up doing something with him and Ambrose. Then yeah, that seems likely. I think, and again, I'm in no rush to see Ambrose back. I felt like he was getting real stale at the end there. I have a feeling, based on what we've seen, you know, some pictures of him recently, he might come back with a slightly different look. And if he comes back and swerves us and heals on Seth, Especially if Seth, you know, they keep pushing this open challenge. What reason does Seth really have to do that? You know, I mean, they've already done it with John Cena, and somebody else tried to do it too. So why even? I think AJ did, right? Why would Seth even do it unless you're trying to set up a way to surprise us with a Dean Ambrose return? So if you hold him off and you have him show up randomly on Raw, night after a pay-per-view, night after Extreme Rules, night after SummerSlam, something like that, take the belt off of Seth. Great way to bring him back. The panty droppers. That's a good one. Things just get a little wetter when these three arrive. There you go. See, that's better than what I came up with. There you go, the panty droppers.
It felt great not having hepatitis C. It's like a load off my shoulders. I was just excited for it to be over.
Harvoni is a revolutionary treatment for the most common type of chronic hepatitis C. It's been
Dominic, have you not gotten yours? They're out. All the t-shirts are gone. You should have yours by now. I'm trying to remember. I even remember. I swear I remember filling yours out. Yeah, I definitely did. So, if you haven't gotten it, I'll pull up. I have, you know, I got the big receipt with all the tracking numbers on it. I just have to find your address, which I think I still have, and I'll look into that. If you never gotten or something happened, I'll drop another one to you. But you should have gotten yours. No, I've not watched any Lucha Underground. I catch a little bit of it, you know, here and there in clips on YouTube and shit, but I haven't, I don't really follow it. I actually have watched a show before, and I tried to say, oh, let me see if this is something I can get into, but I don't have time to get into anything else. And I only moderately liked it. It's a different kind of presentation, which I do like, because it gives you that kind of alternative type of wrestling. It certainly is. It's very weird. But I can see, I hope it has a good following. I want it to grow. But I'm definitely not knowledgeable, really, in any way with Lucha Underground. Oh, I shipped it to your sister's place? Yeah, see if she's gotten it. And you haven't gotten yours either? What the fuck? What was your name, We Are Pro Wrestling? I'll try to remember. Let me see, actually. 1 second. Let me see if I still got this fucking receipt. Since Raw is on, I'm actually just kind of looking around to see if I have this receipt on me. Maybe I can look up some of these right now. There's so much fucking shit. Seth is tuning up the band. I don't know what's happening here. Famous or no way. No way. I don't like it when people go for the pin and they shake and they gyrate when they're trying to pin the guy. Come on. Let's not overact. Oh shit, I don't... It's not here. It's not nearby. It might be over there. I'll look for it. I'll get to the bottom of it. Anyway, those of you who have not gotten t-shirts, I'll look into that and try to get them out to you. But I know, at least in your case, Dominique, I know yours was sent out, but We Are Pro Wrestling, I'm not sure your name on there. So I can't remember off the top of my head. Oh, nice. That's one way to counter. Oh, is he a second super kick? Oh, he should have gone right into the stomp. That would have been cool if he caught him with 2 and Ziggler kind of dropped to all 4s and then bam, and then spiked his head in the mat.
At what point does Rollins begin to question
Boy, that never happened to Shawn Michaels. Imagine Shawn Michaels going for the super kick, but then getting super kicked himself. Bam, ouch.
Ziggler just keeps moving forward. Quick update. Seth Rollins is already questioning himself. And Rollins bad knee and all.
How do you kick out from 2 super kicks?
Is Seth going to be able to climb to the top? Yeah, gingerly making it up to the top rope. Ziggler in trouble, middle of the ring, going for the splash.
Oh yeah, that is true. Speaking of Roman, if there's a bunch of interference here, Roman could come out and help. I mean, what the fuck else is he doing right now? I think he's done with Jinder, or at least I hope he is, but if they continue that issue, then maybe they'll do something tonight. Maybe Roman will be off the show, or maybe he'll make an appearance in this match.
Let's take another look at this incredible height, but if you're Seth Rollins, all you're thinking about is the sudden impact at the end. And it's pretty obvious that left knee hit first. And now it's Dolph Ziggler who's going to climb up to the top rope. Ziggler going high-risk offense. High risk, high reward. As Seth Rollins, though, able to counter, or crash and burn in this case. An incredible matchup with 2 incredible athletes for the prestigious Intercontinental Championship. And remember, an open challenge by Seth Rollins. Rollins once again on one leg, basically, trying to balance himself.
How long has this match been going on? We're going a good 20 minutes or so here. At least it's a good match, and it's getting to the point in the match where it's going so long, I would really like to see a finish. And I'd like to see Seth get the victory here clean. But something tells me all sorts of shit's gonna go down. Either during or after the match. On one leg. Damn. Oh, come on, you've almost got him. Damn, that's gotta be fucking... There you go. You gonna stomp him? Oh, there's Drew. Was he gonna hold the tights? What? Holy shit. I didn't see that coming. Dolph just beat Seth Rollins for the IC title. Wow. Cool. Alright, whatever. Let me guess, the internet's mad, right? Of course they are. Fuck off, internet. Damn. I would have liked to see Rollins' reign just keep on going, but alright, whatever. I mean, who in the hell thought that was going to happen? We all have been watching this match, just assuming, automatically, that Seth's going to retain here. Is Seth going to attack here? Oh no, Drew's going to attack. All right. Damn, Dolph. Burn it down. I mean, I guess this is better than them getting the tag titles, you know? Now they're starting to look more and more like Shawn and Diesel because now Dolph's got a belt. Then they're going to beat Seth's ass, man.
I mean, you can't blame Seth Rollins for being upset with the way that the match ended. I think that was the beat he had with Dolph Ziggler, the fact that McIntyre got involved, allowing Ziggler to pick up the victory, but then the attack like
well,
after the match.
With Seth losing here, I don't know where this leaves Elias, but do you think now that maybe these rumors of Roman and Brock at SummerSlam, maybe there's a chance for Seth now? Now that he's not the IC champion? And that's not a match at SummerSlam that you're just going to award to Roman Reigns because why? So there's going to have to be a match, a #1 contender type of deal. Maybe Seth comes out on top of that. Then you can move in Dolph and Drew into this. Maybe they split up, face each other at SummerSlam for the IC belt. I mean, how cool would it be if, you know, Seth cashed in and fucked up the Roman Reigns-Brock match? What if Seth gets a title match and Strowman comes down and cashes in and screws up his moment? Nice. All right. IC title change on Raw. Did not see that happening. Wow, yeah. I'm reading Twitter right now. God, look at it. I'm reading Twitter. Yeah, there's a few people bitching. Will you guys fucking settle down, you goddamn marks? Jesus Christ. There's nothing wrong with Dolph Ziggler winning the Intercontinental title. Get over yourselves. Goddamn.
Dolcolax, the constipation expert, provides dependable, effective relief without anybody else noticing. Find your solution.
Yeah, I thought it was great, man. All right, well let's pop another cold one open and toast Dolph Ziggler's victory. What is he now? He's like a 74-time Intercontinental Champion, is that right? 74-time champ. Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping, the one good thing about this is I'm hoping this pushes Seth Rollins towards Brock Lesnar. Man, I hope nobody's even dumb enough to say Rollins was buried.
Always changes to keep up with the latest trends. But there is one thing we delivered that's timeless. Certainty.
252-time champ. Yeah, you might be right. Yeah, I mean, if this really moves on, I mean, I'm really kind of not happy about the prospect of Roman and Brock again. Not that it doesn't make sense, because it totally does, based on what we've seen between the two of them in the finish at the Greatest Royal Rumble. It's just a match that I don't want to see. So, Seth, the way he's been just fucking killing it, probably about as over as he's ever been, arguably, right? Am I right or wrong about that? You know, as far as a babyface goes, I think he's about as over as he's ever been. And he's firing on all cylinders. You know, his ring work has been spectacular. IC title run has been fun. He's been defending the belt on a crazy pace and retaining it time and time again. Dude's been on fire. So give him a title shot at SummerSlam. Give me Brock and Seth any day of the week over Roman and Brock. Match would be fun. Oh yeah, see, I guess a lot of people are upset about Elias. Okay, I get it. You gotta, I just cannot believe fucking people sometimes. Okay, if you're an Elias person, which judging from Twitter, there's a shitload of you. He can just beat Ziggler for the belt. What the fuck? Why does everybody think that the Monday Night Raw, or the show that we're watching, is the last show that's ever going to happen ever? There's going to be a show next week, and the week after, and the week after, and the week after, and the week after, and the week after. There's plenty of time for people to win their fucking title belts, you goddamn crying bitchy marks. Chill the fuck out. Not a big deal. I mean, if anything, this might make me a little bit optimistic that Elias could actually win the belt. They might not want to have him beat Ziggler. Or beat Seth, I'm sorry. I mean, shit, maybe they want to push him into a babyface run. I don't know. But this idea that Elias is, like, never going to be champion now? Come on. He's going to be on TV like for the next 8 to 10 years, every week. I think he's going to win a belt or two. Let's not fucking freak out. Hey, at least we're not getting a shitty Raw tonight, right? That's something. Last few Raws have sucked ass.
This is just the beginning. This is the first of many, many titles to come. And unlike former champions before us, we will not allow this to let us become soft. We've seen it all.
Two dudes with attitudes.
Every superstar of all time talk in the back, run their mouths, they have their catchy t-shirts, they say burn it down, they tell you it's their yard. Ha! There's a difference between everybody else and us. When we say something, we mean it. I don't know how you can argue that, guy. It's very, very difficult to argue
You know,
that.
another possibility too, with Seth being beltless, assuming that he's going to get some sort of a rematch here, maybe fall short, maybe Elias jumps into that too. We haven't seen the last of Elias, don't worry. But with him not being Intercontinental Champion and not really having too much of a direction, maybe there's going to be a Shield reunion. And that's where we get the Ambrose heel turn. Maybe it's Brock versus the Shield at SummerSlam. Maybe all fucking three of them take on Brock. Hello, Bobby Roode. What's happening? Things are going to suck now? Why? Because Ziggler won? I think you're going to be just fine. I wouldn't worry about it. Oh, Kurt Hawkins is his opponent? Man, I hope Bobby Roode can pull off the upset. I mean, I'm liking this, you know, Kurt Hawkins is kind of living proof that wins and losses, there is an argument there to say they don't matter because they fucking don't. Who the hell else would be 0-200 and be still on TV on a regular basis? When guys like Ty Dillinger are sitting in the back doing jack squat. So, you know, the losses is a storyline in and of itself, and now it's building for when he finally does win a match and who the fuck the person is going to be that's going to lose to him. You know, it's like when a football team is threatening to go 0-16. What if they're 1-15? Who's the one fucking jabroni team they beat? That one loss is essentially just as bad or worse than the 15 other that the football team had. So, Kurt Hawkins, you know, when he finally does upset someone, he'll wind up going on a winning streak. Not in this match. Looks like this one's over. What'd that take? 45 seconds? It's a perfect time for Elias to be champion. I agree. So stay tuned. Most likely he will be. Doesn't need to happen tomorrow. It can happen this summer. It'll be fine. I hate Stellas. There's so much fucking paper around the fucking bottom. Yes, Austin, I literally just said that. Oh. Not only are they calling him that, Cole is screaming Monster in the Bank in my fucking ear, but, they're even putting it on the screen. Monster in the Bank. Haha, very funny. Gabrielle, thank you, man. Appreciate the super chat. What's Raw like? Because I ain't watching. Well, you should. You've missed a lot of good shit. If you don't want to be spoiled, well, I'll spoil you anyway. But Alexa Bliss kicked off the show, not surprisingly, after she had kind of the moment of the night last night. And a great segment with Rousey. Rousey came out, power walked to the ring, didn't take any shit, walked right through Kurt Angle, beat him up, beat Alexa Bliss up, threw her through a table. just went apeshit. Got suspended for 30 days. Then we have Seth doing an open challenge for the IC belt. Dolph Ziggler comes out to accept, and he beats him. Dolph Ziggler's your new Intercontinental Champion. Pretty good Raw so far. No complaints. And Kurt Hawkins and Bobby Roode just had Match of the Year candidate here on Raw. Ciampa and Gargano, get the fuck out of here. Why don't you take a look at Roode and Hawkins? That's real wrestling. Yeah, what was the point of that match? Probably because, well, we got Bobby Roode, we got Kurt Hawkins. We need to just put them on the show somewhere. Give them a 1 minute long match. I mean, just imagine, like, Bobby Roode, like, Kurt Hawkins probably had to show up at the building today by noon. He had to be there for 8 hours before the show goes on the air. Fucking doing all this shit, and then he works for 1 minute. Can he go home now? Pretty good audience in here right now. 220 people. Likes are still a bit low. Let's try to at least get them up to 100 likes and hit that subscribe button. Trying to break that 20,000 plateau. We're getting there. Need a couple of hundred more, but we'll achieve that soon. Velveteen Dream to the main roster? Yeah. He lost. I picked him to win. That was the only match I got wrong in my predictions for TakeOver. I thought he would win. He lost his matches to Aleister Black. He came up short in that ladder match last time. I thought he was due for a win on a TakeOver show. And given his character and how goddamn charismatic and flamboyant the motherfucker is, he's ready. I see him on SmackDown, but who knows? I could be wrong. Oh yeah, Johan, I'm gonna go into your live stream and tell everybody there to come watch my live stream. I bet you more people are watching mine than yours, otherwise I wouldn't have to fucking whore myself out on somebody else's chat. But yeah, if y'all want to go take a look at Johan, go right ahead. Help him out. Catherine, I'm sorry about your bacon shortage. That's sad. You got rum and coke going on. I'm drinking to Stella. I was drinking these last night too. Michael Cole, that's because you're a fucking idiot, Michael Cole. That's why she had you fooled. I didn't even see Undercover Boss, but I know that there's no way they didn't know that was her. Looks exactly like her, except with a blonde wig, and she looked like this fucking sexiest 5th grade teacher I've ever seen. We know that. I wish my high school girlfriend, we dated for like 3 years. I wished her happy birthday on Facebook today, and she just wrote me back. Those were the days. Oh shit, Johan's coming for me. Coming for me. He's coming for me like I'm coming for PewDiePie. Joseph Wilkins, can someone punch Michael in the throat? Sure, I'll do it. Yeah, no problem. I got you covered, man. I'll do it a couple times if you want. Like, he doesn't have to necessarily fall. I can hold him and just, like, fucking nail him a couple times. Let's do that. Or maybe you hold him and I'll just punch him. Juan Jose, the most Mexican name you can think of. Bob and Steve are always like my go-to white names. Remember Bob and Steve wrestled each other last night?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Money. I beg your pardon.
They're not gonna...
Please welcome Mr. Monster in the Bank.
Monster in the Bank, so funny. Darren Pfeffer, extremely, and thank you for that $5 super chat. Oh my god, she looked delicious last night. Yeah. He's like, look at my briefcase, motherfuckers. I swear, Braun Strowman, take that briefcase, put it between 2 slices of bread, and fucking eat it. I mean, I didn't pick Braun Strowman. I just thought it was almost like too obvious kind of thing, and I also didn't think he needed the briefcase, like everybody likes to say, because Strowman is such a fucking monster, he can earn a title shot without it, just like Charlotte can, just like a lot of people can on both sides of the ladder matches, but I'm thrilled that he won, because this almost tells me he's almost certain. You think a guy like Braun is going to cash in unsuccessfully? Fuck no. I mean, that briefcase, it assures that he's going to be champion. And you guys know, I kind of like the guy. So yeah, I'm kind of on cloud 9 right now. Rob, thank you. Super chat, man. Appreciate it. You were there last night. Chants were amazing. Yeah, that's a fun audience. I would love to go to a wrestling show in Chicago. I would love it. I've been to Chicago a bunch of times. My father, my biological father, actually lives there, but I've never been to a show in Chicago. I've only been to shows like down in the South, where they're all fucking dumbasses. I'd like to go to one there. Be a part of that crazy ass crowd. I'm cashing checks and snapping necks. Or snapping necks and cashing checks.
I won a giant trophy in Saudi Arabia by tossing around grown men like beanbags.
Beanbags.
Hell, I've even played a cello. But as great as all that was,
Did he win the Andre Battle Royal?
this right here is the greatest.
Or that was the greatest Royal Rumble? Who won the Andre Battle Royal?
I stepped in the ring with 7 other superstars, and I stomped, and I smashed, and I snatched this contract.
I agree, Ratnick. Corny ass nicknames not only will not help Braun, it's not needed with Braun.
Has to do is show his face, and I will cash this contract in and become the new Universal Champion.
Well, that's exactly what I said you would do, Braun. I was like, Braun's not the type of guy or character that's going to cash this in a shitty way.
The beast is gonna get these hands.
I mean, I think, like I said last night, I'm like, I would think that Braun's character would want to cash in, like, right now. Now, goddammit! Here comes Owens. He's pissed. Better come out, and he's probably going to come out in a wheelchair all busted up from his bump. But I pitched last night Strowman going to Brock Lesnar's house, just banging on his door, sitting on his back deck, waiting for him. Firing up his grill, making some steaks. Hurry up, Brock, get home. We'll have the match right here in your fucking backyard. So, I mean, I would think that the first time we see Brock Lesnar on TV, Braun's going to appear and say, let's do it. So they're going to have to figure out a way to postpone that, I guess.
A 20-foot ladder last night.
Is there pancakes in there? There was. Braun probably ate them. Hopefully he had some pancake sauce.
You know, I probably shouldn't be out here. And it hurts to just breathe, let alone talk to you. But Braun, I had to come here and talk to you because, look, I'm not here to steal your spotlight. I'm not here to get retribution. I couldn't get it if I wanted to. I'm here because I want to be the first guy from that locker room to be man enough to say, congratulations, Braun.
Well, what's Kevin Owens' agenda here?
And you know what, Braun, you deserve it.
Well, Kevin Owens is kissing his ass for some reason.
You know, I knew you'd win. I knew you'd win that contract. I did. And you know that I knew you'd win. That's why I went around trying to talk opponents into banding together to neutralize you, but nobody would listen to me. And look, I might be foolish, but right now I hope you listen to me.
Why are you even coming down there, Kevin Owens?
Because you did it just like you said you would. You are Mr. Monster in the Bank.
KO needs to see the rapist. Why does he need to go get raped?
You have this incredible opportunity, but Braun, you need to be smart about this. You need to have a strategy, and that's where I come in. Look, man, you and I have
Kevin Owens, I believe whatever Johan says on his YouTube channel before I fucking believe what you say. You full of shit bastard.
You know, people think we're both these angry, hot-tempered guys when we're both good-hearted, but nobody knows that. How many guys do we have to watch our backs, huh? Who's watching our back around here?
Braun's like, I don't know.
And look, in fairness, you haven't needed anybody. You haven't needed anybody to watch your back so far, but last night.
And what were those naughty things you were doing, Catherine?
Let me ask you this: who can you count on around here? Look, man, at WrestleMania, when you needed a tag team partner, you had to go in the crowd and pick out a 10-year-old kid.
Why? What's his motivation here?
As for me, my best friend, Sami Zayn, was injured at the hands of Bobby Lashley last night, and now I have no idea when the next time I'll see him is. I don't know when he'll be back here, which leaves us, both of us, standing.
A Kevin Owens and Braun Strowman Festival of Friendship would be pretty goddamn entertaining. Can we book that? Can Braun Strowman wear that little Jericho hat? That'd be sweet.
Okay, maybe friend is too strong of a word. You don't like me, I get it, and that's fine. But what I'm saying is maybe we can help each other, or let's call it what it. Maybe we can use each other.
Use each other.
I do something for you, you do something for me. Because Braun, unlike you, I know how prestigious it is to be the Universal Champion. So maybe after we help maybe after we use each other and you successfully cash in that contract.
I don't want to hear about these guys using each other. It's gross.
Universal Champion, you and I can have a match for the Universal title. I do something for you, you do something for me. And Braun, we can start this tonight, right? You and me, Monster and Man. Look, man, I don't want to get these hands. I have no interest.
I don't want to get these hands. Well, don't get in the ring, you dumbass.
Right now,
Bring back Nicholas for the cash-in. That would be fun.
is to shake your hand.
I'd like to see Brock Lesnar F5 Nicholas. That would be fucking awesome. I hope Braun says, how fucking stupid do you think I am?
Braun's a reasonable man.
Braun's a reasonable man. Yeah, he looks like it.
Reasonable is not a word I would use to describe Braun Strowman.
Oh, don't make out. Well, then what the hell did you come out there for? Did you expect any other sort of... What did you expect? Like, Braun's gonna be like, oh yeah, I'd love to be your BFF. That would be fun. Want to go to the movies later?
I think that was pretty classless, pretty tasteless, what the Monster in the Bank just did.
Shut up, Corey Graves. Nobody fucking asked you.
Kevin Owens wouldn't have gotten away. When's Braun Strowman? When's Kevin Owens gonna learn? I mean, seriously, when is Kevin Owens gonna learn? Nobody likes the guy.
Nobody likes you, Michael Cole. Why don't you F off?
I might need a friend, Kevin. I mean, nonetheless, no matter
All three of you douches need friends.
And then there's another group who has their own sort of ruckus and mayhem, known as the Riot Squad, led by Ruby Riot. I want to show you what they did last week on Monday Night Raw after Ruby
Oh, you're gonna show me? Okay, cool. Sarah Logan is cute. I love that they're drawing an R now. Like, what are the fucking NWO? If Ruby Riott wins the women's title, is she gonna draw an R all over the... What's wrong, Sasha? Oh, here's Bailey. Should just be riveting acting, I'm sure.
Sorry about last night. You know I was rooting for you, but...
Oh yeah, I'm sure you were.
Are you feeling okay? Yeah, thanks. Alright, well...
Oh, my bad,
now
Cat.
you can stop. Stop what? Come on, dude, I know how you are. You're sitting here and you're replaying the ladder match in your mind over and over again. And I'm actually surprised you're not watching it on your phone right now.
It's a good thing you both look hot right now, because otherwise I'd be like, both of y'all shut up.
Look, I just want to be the best. I know you do, and so do I, but it's not going to help you to sit here and sulk. You don't get it. I don't get it. Last week, I was humiliated by the Riot Squad, and it was totally demoralizing. But
Yeah, you seem to be really broken up about it.
and I'm ready to take the fight to them. With you. But I know things haven't been great between us, but
Why am I watching this segment like with interest? Like, who fucking... What the fuck? Shut up, both of you. I don't
I
care.
promise tonight I will do whatever I can to take care of you. So this can be like a new start for both of us.
What, are you in a tag team match or something together? Are we gonna ever do a heel turn like before fucking asteroid just hits and wipes us all out?
So it's
Seal the deal with a kiss? No? Alright, no. Alright, Bailey and Sasha are gonna be taking on the Riot Squad later. Well, they're either gonna do the heel turn tonight, or they're not. And we'll never see it. Here comes fucking Psycho Matt. Once the guy gets off drugs, he's the craziest he's ever been. That was a good special on the network. Did you guys see that? The 24 special? I watched it last night, laying in bed at about 3 in the morning. I enjoyed it.
So first is one-year-old kid King Maxwell Jackson.
It's Maxwell, you dumb fuck, Michael Cole. Maxwell. Maxwell House.
Yeah, you better be careful. You keep talking smack about the senor, you're gonna pay for it. And aren't you at least a little bit impressed that a one-year-old can tweet Cole?
Maxwell is cute as shit, that kid.
He's 1 year old.
That was an interesting fucking special last night, man. It was dark as fuck too. Like, we knew the problems they have had. But
Get action live next.
good, they're going to commercial. So I can talk about this. So I mentioned earlier that one of the most surprising things and like kind of jaw-dropping parts of the documentary last night is the couple of times that they showed the Hardys kind of fucked up on the WWE clock. Now, Matt Hardy was doing an interview for like a WWE DVD and he's fucking like asleep in the chair. And they're like, Matt, just fucking zoned out. There's another time where I guess they're filming maybe their last DVD or the documentary or whatever the fuck at their North Carolina house, and the cameras are following him walking, and I think Jeff's wife or girlfriend was with him at the time, and they're talking about the fact that they just took pills, and Matt was like, oh, I took some of yours, and Jeff is like, well, or I owe you some, or something like that, and then the girl is finally like, hey, shut up, your mics are on. You know, like, think about how many little instances like that there was. They were just so, They didn't hold back in the special, which was good. They shouldn't, because a lot of that stuff is a big part of their legacy, especially the TNA footage. Darren Pfeffer, thanks for the super chat. The funny thing is, I'm not surprised how much they used. I'm just surprised that the deal has been done at all. I noticed it for the first time when I was watching Bruce or Something to Wrestle With, and they talked about AJ and TNA, and they showed all the footage, the Claire Lynch bullshit, every match he ever had. Same thing with TNA. They're chronicling both guys' careers in the company. They showed the match from whatever it was with Sting at the pay-per-view where Jeff was fucked up, and Bischoff was interviewed for it. And they talked a lot about TNA. So I wasn't aware that any sort of agreement had been worked out, but maybe now with TNA being owned by Anthem and, you know, they seem like they were at odds because it was such a fight just to get the broken characters, you know, and acquire the rights to use that from them. It seemed like TNA was not wanting to be cooperative. Now, all of a sudden, we've got footage on the WWE Network. So once the deal is done and they're as long as they credit them or give TNA money or pay for the royalties or whatever to use the footage, whatever the deal involves, they can use as much of it as they want now. So I guess expect to see more of it. And I'm wondering if this is just the beginning of eventually, you know, WWE maybe buying the company or at least buying the rights to the video library, because that's going to make for great documentary footage like we've just seen with the Hardys, future DVDs and shit like that. It's you got a lot of guys there between Samoa Joe, Kurt Angle, you know, the Hardys, a lot of guys, Bobby Roode, you know, documentaries that you want to do on those guys. How the hell do you do any sort of a story on them and omit what took place in TNA? They did that with Sting. You know, none of this shit was worked out when Sting went into the Hall of Fame. Otherwise, they probably would have done a documentary on Sting, too, in all of his time in TNA. Same thing with Kurt Angle. Wouldn't be surprised if we see that in the future, actually. So, I think it's awesome. I think it's awesome. I'm happy to see it. And I don't know, I don't even know where you find Impact, but I know on the WWE Network, they've been plugging GWN, this Global Wrestling Network, I think it's called. So, I guess that's a website, a streaming service that you can now watch TNA on. Am I right? I don't even know. I don't know how to watch TNA. But I've said for a long time that it's in TNA's best interest to play ball with the WWE. If they want something or they need something, give it to them. It doesn't do you any good to stay at odds with this monster, you know, that you're trying to compete with. It's best to stay on their good side, and if they're willing to pay you for some footage, take it. You need all the money you can get. You're bouncing wrestlers' paychecks. Fuck. Take the money. Assholes. So I'm happy with what I've seen on the WWE Network and fascinated that we're actually seeing TNA footage and seeing TNA being discussed under a WWE umbrella. It's eerie. I like it. Shouldn't they be the deleters of worlds? Oh yeah, they are. Oh, God. Matt's like, are you fucking kidding me? You're not as good at Matt Hardy as this. Oh, Jesus. Oh, look at Bo dressed up like his brother. Looks just like him. Good voice, too.
We are destined to dance in the shadow.
This is funny. Bray and Matt think it's fucking hilarious.
Weird things you're not gonna like very much now. All sorts of things like
it's a cute hat. I'd wear it. Hey, buddy. Coming over here to say hi to everybody.
We're the B team.
Cat, say hi. Wait, you're not allowed to come until you say hi. Hello.
Wait! That would be wonderful!
Yeah, there you go. I never break character. Is that what he said?
We're the B team. Run!
That's actually kind of funny. Dude, no, this isn't going to work out. Here, why don't you go back here? Sit there, man. Sit in the WWE chair. That is great shit, man. That's funny. Well, you guys are going to get attacked from behind now. Fuck. You might want to turn around. See? Jesus Christ. Dumbasses. It's like Tag Team 101, boys.
It's kind of like what happens if you steal Joe Cruz's rump. Bad things can. Rhino cover on Bray Wyatt in a kickout. Can you imagine if Slater and Rhino can knock off the tag champ?
Stop yelling at me, Michael Cole. You have to fucking yell? I'm 5 years old. Oh, you left. Alright, pretty good audience in here. Give that like button a smash and hook me up with a subscribe. Trying to get up to 20K. Oh, I've got an announcement later on about future upcoming live streams. Next week is going to be my last live stream for like 3 weeks on Raw. Because I'm going to be busy 1 week and then be on vacation the other 2. Which kind of sucks. Just let me know how this match goes. I'm going to grab another beer. Be right back.
It's all part of being Logan, coach. It's very easy. It's the same wavelength. It's the same mental world. And now Rhino fired up, of course. Rhino from right here in Michigan. And Matt Hardy with a jawbreaker to Rhino. Tag made by Slater. Slater going up to the top rope. Matt Hardy out of harm's way. And there's the side to Slater. But Hardy's still a good distance away from Bray Wyatt.
The match is not over yet. Ooh.
From Wyatt. Like a high-speed car crash.
Did Ric Flair die? Nope, don't think so. I have no idea who that rapper is that died. XXX something or other. Don't even know who he is. Yeah, so next week I'll be up here like normal, but the week after that, I have a big work event that I have to do. And it's going to be on Monday, July 2nd. So I was like, shit, I'm not going to be able to be home to do the live stream. Then the week after that is when I leave for my trip. And the week after that is the day I get back. So it's going to be 3 consecutive Mondays I'm not going to be up here. Which sucks. There is a very slight chance that it might only be 2 weeks because I actually come home from vacation on Monday. On a Monday, so, and I get in pretty early in the day, like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock in the morning. So I'm assuming I'm going to be dead fucking tired. But if for any reason I've got energy and I can rally, I'll come up here and I'll do a live stream and it'll only be 2 weeks. But expect me gone for 3. Hey, dude. Get Catherine to do them. Catherine, you want to take over? By a very upset Ronda Rousey. By a pissed off Ronda Rousey. Come here, buddy. Come on. You're back? Not taking no for an answer, huh? I just love, I mean, Rousey just... I mean, I was even asking, I'm like, why is the briefcase even out there? So Ronda can fucking pound Alexa into the ground. I wouldn't mind doing that myself. Alright, this is a PG stream, at least so far. Yeah, I agree. My subscribers would double. Catherine will probably have a hilarious live stream. Plus, she's a girl, and girls have an advantage. They're going to get shit tons of subscribers because wrestling fans are fucking horny virgins. And they go ape shit over any girl. But Catherine's, like, legit fun. She'd do a great stream. She'd probably be more entertaining than my ass. She'd be up here eating bacon and drinking rum and cokes. Kurt, what? He's always on his phone. Is that like all you do? Kurt's like a 9-year-old girl. He's like always on his phone. He's like, shut up, I'm Instagramming.
yourself.
Baron Corbin, you're such an asshole. I hate your stupid face.
Hello, Stephanie. Yes, I'm listening.
Nick Morales, oh Greg, I had sex once. Good for you, man. Nice.
Let's go eat some caviar.
Hey, Miz, you know what show I'm not gonna watch? Yours.
They're in over their heads.
Of course I'm nervous. We're having a child.
Your new reality obsession.
Ew, I hate it when pregnant women take pictures of their weird belly button situation that goes on there.
Premieres July 20th.
Fucking disturbing.
Today we're opening more than 150,000 locations called Domino's Hotspots. You can finally get Domino's delivered to every single one of them. Get two medium, two-topping pizzas delivered for $5.99 each.
Domino's Hotspots. Delivery to parks, beaches, and other outdoor locations near you.
Well, I think you're gonna have to come out here to make that happen, Catherine. I'm not sure how to sync you up yet. I'm sure there's a way to do it.
Bounty has innovative ways to help you maintain balance.
I'm computer stupid, so there's some things, real complicated things I can't figure out. So I don't know if you could be in New York and I could be here, and we can somehow simulcast together or splice you in and we can watch Raw together. I don't know how the fuck that would work.
Seriously. I don't even recognize myself.
And thanks to my cash rewards credit card from Navy Federal with never expiring rewards, it's gonna be a killer honeymoon.
Woo! Maui!
I still don't understand the point of what this shit with. I mean, that Baron Corbin shit came so far out of nowhere. Like, Constable? What are they doing? Like, why'd they even think of that? And why did they think of Corbin, of all the people there on the roster? Why are they like, oh, let's do this gimmick with him? There's got to be a reason. And now he's not on TV. I mean, he's not wrestling. When was the last time Corbin had a match on TV? When he had long hair. I don't know if he's working the house show loops or not. So I'm curious, when he's going to finally be booked in a match again. You know, and if you're looking at this realistically, I'm like, okay, fine. Stephanie wants to appoint somebody as like an assistant to Kurt Angle or whatever, an authority figure. Why him? Why not Kevin Owens?
Let's go places.
Combine Vice beer with refreshing natural lemonade flavor. You get Mining Couple's Summer Shandy. It's the perfect balance. It's the taste of summer. Mining Couples. Welcome to the wine side.
Oh, Joey G, you noticed? Thanks. Yes, I did get a new haircut. I've been thinking about getting highlights. But sometimes I don't get my hair cut. Sometimes I just get my ears lowered. So you really can't tell. But, yeah, brand new haircut. Thinking about frosting my bush, too. What do you think? Yay or nay on that?
Skyscraper. Rated PG-13. Yes.
Kurt's still on the phone? Corbin, your vest looks fucking horrible.
This is big news.
Oh yeah, Brad Maddox has had a similar deal, right?
I have some ideas that
Could you imagine having to listen to Stephanie on the fucking phone? I'd want to saw my goddamn ears off. With a letter opener.
Thank you, Stephanie. Goodbye. You got some work to do.
Stop laughing, you fucking prick. God, I hate you, Baron Corbin.
General Manager Kurt Angle plans
Slap your
another
stupid
big
face.
announcement later on tonight on Monday
Bald
Night Raw.
fuck.
He had a major one
Guy's got
on
no
the
hair. Looks like a
suspended
dumbass.
Ronda Rousey for 30 days.
Dudes with no hair are like
As
automatically
we kick off the
douches.
show tonight. Michael
Don't trust
certainly
him.
put Kurt Angle's hands, they were tough.
Oh, shit. Oh, good, Jinder. Yay. Oh, hey, buddy. That's a good spot for you, man. Are you visible on camera? Oh, yeah, you are. Yeah. Oh, little motherfucker's out of the wheelchair. Still got a neck brace on, though. So we're getting Gable and Jinder again? Random match. Where the hell's Roman?
As human beings, we must be open to change. Last night, I
You're way too happy for a guy that got beat.
Roman Reigns may have won the match last night. I have won the battle of self-improvement.
Whatever, dude. Shut up.
Just like all of you, Roman Reigns is bitter and angry. While the
How Wheezy, what's going on, man? How are you? How are you, everybody? Everybody. Still got a good 200 solid viewers in here. Likes still suck. We can get those up a little bit. Please subscribe too, by the way.
I stay committed to change.
Let's put a ticker up here.
Unlike my opponent, Chad Gable. Chad, you are living your former glory as an amateur wrestler. You must forget about the past. Forget about the darkness. You will see the light. and you will
Tragic forearm cocking incident. Wouldn't surprise me. Hate it when he does that. Looks so fucking stupid.
A unique take on things by Jinder Mahal here tonight, and I admire the optimism after his very physical match with Roman Reigns last night in Chicago. And so being tranquil, the demeanor changed on Jinder Mahal as he went right after Chad Gable. Clearly pulling the wool over our eyes. I was very, very surprised at his demeanor. His power from Gable.
Go, Gable. Yeah, what is it? He's Jinder is like a life coach. All right. I'd rather let Wesley Snipes do my taxes than fucking let this guy coach me in life. It's probably at least the third time these guys have wrestled. I know Gable won that one match.
Spiritual commitment to change. Why do you make it sound so negative, Cole? But he was out here trying to enlighten people. It's all about finding inner peace. When the bell rings, it's not Jinder's business. It's not going to do very, very good WWE to be peaceful during a match. And here now is Gable.
Ooh, he folded up Jinder good on that suplex.
And now Jinder Mahal. Chad Gable's got it locked in here. Gable might tear Mahal's shoulder clean out of the socket.
Chad Gable has a beard. I guess I didn't really notice that, but yeah, he does. Ooh, Jesus.
Jinder Mahal and Gable's rolling here.
Gable's beating the shit out of Jinder.
Oh, right to the ear of Gable. Oh, and now it's Mahal driven over the top rope to the floor. And Chad Gable.
He's fucking feisty and relentless tonight. Look at Gable just go. He's not giving Jinder a second to rest. He had a moonsault. Is he gonna pin him? No, he's not. I always just watch the eyes. If the wrestlers who's being pinned, if his eyes are watching the referee, he's kicking out.
Maybe Gable's found inner peace and tranquility. It's translating in the ring right now. What a boot to the face of Chad. And now Mahal back in control.
Oh, is he gonna win with a Colossus now? Oh man, shit. Gable's better than you, Jinder. He can wrestle better.
I think Chad Gable should have done the state in 10 tonight. Whatever inner peace Jinder Mahal had, has, or will have, he got nasty real quick. And there's that smile.
What's up, Rashad? What's up, everybody new who's coming into this stream here recently? What's going on, everybody? We're about halfway. We're a little over halfway past Raw.
The Riot Squad.
Or Wyatt Squad going backstage. Raising hell. What's going on, sis? Fuck that guy's laptop. Just throw it on the ground. Just throw it. Or smash it. That works too. I'll do anything you say, Sarah Logan. Oh, you got your dreaded lipstick. Instead of an R, they should just draw dicks on everything. How funny would that be? Whenever they beat somebody, they just draw a fucking cock right on their forehead.
WWE is a proud sponsor of Special Olympics. In the Summer Games, which begin
Matt, how does Gable get so much offense in his beat with just the Colossus? Oh, that's easy, because WWE.
in a very special act.
That's why. Alright, we got a Special Olympics commercial, so we are not going to shit on this. We'll just turn it down. Chicken takeout date set yet? No, I'm trying to get my sister Liv to hook us up. She's apprehensive because she's like, I don't want you dating my tag team partners and shit. But I'm like, come on. Fucking I like her. There's something about her.
I did shot put, javelin, and the relay.
I remember that you're also in the JROTC, correct?
Yes, I know the codes are.
Were any of y'all in JROTC in high school? I remember that. I was never in it, but I remember in school, all these fuckers in those uniforms walking all over the school. Some of them, like, took it seriously as shit, too. One guy that I went to high school with, he was in JROTC, and he was fucking serious. He had all the fucking things that you can get, and now I don't keep in touch with him, but I'm like friends with him on Facebook, and he's like this fucking professional sniper, you know, and gun guy and stuff. I mean, he's hardcore, man. He is hardcore. Liv Morgan is with Tyler Bate. How does that work? It's rare to find a girl that wants to be with a dude shorter than her. Or maybe they're the same height. The Morgans Know Best TV series. That would be awesome. Me and Liv and Matt. Who else? There's an independent worker I know that that uses the last name. We'll find them all. We'll round them up. We'll get us all on TV. Aaron Ramsey, you're bald too. Yeah, I can tell because your profile picture, you have no hair at all. And apparently you also have no neck. How's that work? I got a neck. It's right here. Speaking of Cena, I don't know what I ran across. I didn't read it. I just kept going, but I kind of did a double take at it. What did this I hear about Cena getting his vasectomy reversed so he can have kids with Nikki Bella? What the fuck kind of headlines am I reading? This is not the type of shit I would read about back in the 90s in the dirt sheets. Oh, guess what? Shawn Michaels is going to get his vasectomy reversed so him and Sonny can have a bunch of kids. Oh my god. I just kind of shook my head. I'm like, what in the world? I live in a very strange time.
Best brew shops in Cabela's, like flag chairs for under $13. Save 33% or more on select Teva men's lady sandals. And bring the kids for free workshops and activities.
I recently watched, you said you love Ruby Riott. I watched one of those. I guess they're doing these little segments now. It's either on YouTube or their website. I don't even know where. Kind of like the before they were WWE stars type of segment. They go back and take a look at, you know, some of the current talents' time in the indies and stories and stuff. And I enjoyed the one they did on Ruby. Because, I mean, a lot of these modern wrestlers, back in the day, back in the 90s, when somebody would come into the WWE, I knew their entire history. I knew where they worked. I knew which gimmicks they used, who they feuded with, which titles they held, which companies they worked for, or promotions they worked for. But now it's like I have no clue. You know, when these guys come up and they appear in NXT, and I don't know where the fuck they've been. I've rarely even heard of most of them. So for a fan like me now, where I'm at in my life, it's good to have those little segments. It's interesting, you know, to kind of get to know them. How easy? I'm 6'1". Maybe like 6'2" with shoes. I'm a tall son of a bitch. You need something off the shelf? I got you. I got you. Which match is on now? What, shit, I forgot. They just went to commercial. I don't know what the hell they're doing. Oh, it's the Riot Squad. It's the Riot Squad and Bailey and Sasha. Yeah, so now they're doing another one of these big-ass shows. Is this going to be on the network? Triple H and The Undertaker? Where is it? In Melbourne, I think? Well, so much for fucking end of an era. Why Triple H? He had him work with Rusev. Well, he had Rusev, Jericho, then Rusev at the Rumble. Now it's going to be Triple H? You could literally put anybody else in there with The Undertaker. Who's a major star on your roster that has never worked with him? I think it would be cool to have that person wrestle Taker so they can say, hey, I wrestled The Undertaker. We don't need to see Triple H and Undertaker again. Think of somebody like AJ Styles, you know, Samoa Joe, any just current star that's like a decent name. Daniel Bryan, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn. You know who I think a fun opponent for The Undertaker would be? This is completely random. Jeff Hardy. I think they should bump Triple H and put Jeff Hardy in that spot. Ugh. Here comes the Bailey stir. Okay, the more they hug, the more we might be getting a heel turn, at least sometime. I've kind of given up on it. I'm like, well, maybe by the year 2025. I think we just launched a satellite to Mars. By the time it fucking gets there, maybe they'll get around to doing it. But this reminds me of the Mega Powers. The night that they broke up, they were overly affectionate with one another. I mean, every 2 seconds, Hogan and Savage, handshake, hug, I love you. You're my best friend ever, yeah, uh-huh. And they would just overly profess their love for each other, and it made it so fucking obvious. When the hell have these two girls ever come out together to the same theme music? When do they hug each other on their entrance before they come to the ring? Maybe this is it. And it's quarter to the hour here. By the time this match concludes, it's going to be right at the top of the hour. It might be a good time in the show ratings-wise to do something like this. Maybe this is it. Maybe it's not. Who knows? Who cares? Well, Liv, I see you got the box of blueberry Jolly Ranchers I sent you. There's two D's and or two G's and hugging, but all I'm seeing is two D's. True that. Louisville.
And this is a true story. Sarah Logan brought up on her uncle's tater farm. And here's the running bulldog by Bailey.
Just hearing Michael Cole say that. Here's a true story. Sarah Logan was brought up on her uncle's tater farm. Oh, Michael Cole, you're such a fucking douche.
For Bailey is the problem is the difference is wait, is there any little Sasha Banks?
I sure do like them French fried potatoes. Tater farm. Isn't that Idaho? Isn't that where all the tater farms are?
Women's Money in the Bank ladder match last night. The back giving out there with Sasha. Incredible performance. Couple times she almost won the thing. Well, Sasha was the only member of these four that were in the
Brought to you by Trojans. Die Hard, you spelled condoms wrong. I think it's an O, not an E. Old Sammy, got any mustard? Matter of fact, I do. I got some Frenches.
Obviously favoring the injured back. It's taped up with a kinesio tape, and Corey, I think that had something to do with it. Oh, you guys are both missing the point. If Bayley was really that concerned, she never would have put Sasha Banks in this situation in the first place. And Bayley now catching Logan, sets her flying.
Not good outside of the ring, Hurricane Rana at all. Fucking, I could have done that shit in my living room when I was 8 better than that. Tighten that shit up, Bayley. We taught you better than that. Hey, shut up, Deadpool. I like Sarah Logan.
This is not a test.
Maybe not in the ring. I just like her.
And it's far more intense than any video game. It's nothing like running for class president, checking in with your friends online, or the first time you got behind the wheel. Out here, it's not where the seat takes you, but who it makes you. Start your journey at Navy.com.
Alright, we got a commercial break here. I'm watching deodorant and Navy commercials. That's a lot of fun. Let's check over here on Twitter. If y'all want to send me some shit on Twitter, feel free. Let me see if there's any action over here. Anybody got anything to say? A few new followers. Thank you. To Mark Crew. Might be a YouTube show. Looks like it is. Thanks, guys. Got 100, yeah, solid fucking audience. Same amount of people been in here the whole time. Just like under 200, sometimes over 200. Let's hook me up with these likes. Can we give me a few more? Who's in here? 190 of you are in here. 123 have liked it, so let's hook me up with a like. And subscribe. I want to get to 20,000. It's taking fucking forever. What are we up to now? We're approaching 19.8, so we're going to be just a couple hundred away. Hell, I might not even get there in the next few weeks because I'm going to be absent from live streams for after next week for like 3 weeks. So this actually might take a while to get there. I've been averaging about 6, somewhere between like 400 and 1,000 subscribers a month. Anywhere in there is what I've been averaging lately. So we can get there. Ew. Catherine, Jesus. Filled a Magnum condom with dog shit and threw it at someone in the train. That's nice. So nice. Like, if I were to write down a list of things that I could conceive in my head that I would do, filling a condom with dog shit and throwing it at somebody on a train would be really low on the list. Probably right below sawing my dick off with a pair of dull kitchen scissors. Probably right below that. Kid Phoenix, what's going on? Shut up, Chrisley. I don't like you either. What if this Chrisley fuck, what if he did commentary on Raw? How fun would that be? As much as I hate him, putting a headset on him would crack me the fuck up. Sarah Logan is bad in the ring? Yeah, that's alright. I don't care. Eat a special brownie. Yeah. I actually just picked up. I went and got a bunch of edibles for my vacation. I'm going to be taking a bunch of them back home. I talked to some of my friends. I'm like, there's one night we're going to a concert. I'm like, y'all want some edibles? I'm like, fuck yeah, we want some edibles. I'm like, alright. It's going to be on in North Kakalaki. Why would Bailey ever go heel? Because it would be awesome. Kind of like your name. I don't want Bailey to be John Cena for 10 years, you know. I want her I want to see Bailey take her hair down, join the Riot Squad, wear black lipstick, get a couple of tattoos, be slutty as hell. Like, who's some gross male roster member that she can, like, hit on backstage on camera that would be super funny? If Enzo was still in the company, I'd say she should go after him. Bailey, did you miss your cue on the save there? What age did I start smoking weed? Age 4. First blunt. No, I'm kidding. No, not till late in my life. I had dislocated my shoulder and torn my rotator cuff and was in a lot of pain. And I was being prescribed a lot of pain medication, and I didn't like them. They killed my appetite. They made me tired as shit. They made me sick. I was worried about taking too many and getting addicted. I was worried about all those problems, so I tried to start smoking to help the pain, and it helped a lot. Helped a lot. And it was much better for me than what I could have been doing, what the doctor was legally giving me. There's the pin. Alright, Riot Squad got the roll up there. So now they're both disappointed. Look at their faces. Oh, so sad. And it is nearly the top of the hour, but something tells me they're not going to do the heel turn here. I don't give a shit if they get back on the same page or not, commentators. Yeah, get off me. I mean, this fight, you can't take any of this shit seriously. Didn't these two brawl backstage a few weeks back? Slamming each other's heads into tables and shit? Like, what is going on here? Are you gonna hug again? At least you're both sweaty. Oh, pushed her down? What are you guys, flashcards? What the fuck are y'all looking at? What's 2 plus 2? 5. Wrong. I was working so many hours too. I mean, that was right in the thick of me, like, really getting into my career and stuff. And I mean, I'm putting in 60-hour weeks, 65, 70-hour weeks, and I did not need to be worried about being in pain and having to take pain medicine, you know, throughout the day and at work and stuff. It was just not what I wanted to get into. I mean, weed could have saved me, you know? What if I got addicted to those things? You know what a big problem, like, the opioid epidemic is, you know, and how people are fucking really addicted to this shit? I could have easily been in that group. But luckily I found an alternative for pain management. Because, I mean, that's just like shoulder pain is the fucking worst. I mean, I can't, if any of you ever had shoulder problems, knees are kind of like that too, but shoulders are even worse because you have to sleep, you know? So just sleeping was just impossible for a while there because of the pain. So I had to do something, you know? But luckily, I am pain-free. I haven't had serious shoulder pain in probably 6 years. It's been a long time.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Do not play fetch. Thanks.
Oh, thanks for that, Dom Rich. You got the shirt. Oh, no, that was you from earlier. Cool. I'm assuming Dom Rich. I'm assuming that's Dominique from earlier, right? You were asking me if the shirts were mailed out, so you did get yours. Good. Now we just got the other one to worry about.
After your security assessment, what do you think of the goal? You built the tallest, most advanced building in the world. But you brought with it
What's going on, Rock? What is this movie you're about?
insecurity challenge that I can think of. And trapped at 3,500 feet.
Fuck that. I don't have many fears, but there's one fear that I do have, and that's heights. I don't like heights. I fucking hate to fly, but I have no choice. I fly all the time, but I don't like it. I don't like being on bridges. I don't like any of that shit. I will never go skydiving. You're gonna have to chloroform me and fucking handcuff my hands and my cock behind my back and throw me out of a plane on fire is the only way you're gonna get me to jump out of one. Love the brownies and the gummy bear. Yeah, I got gummy bears right over here, actually. I should eat one. Yeah, Bubbinator, I haven't talked much about Paige. I did hear about it, but I don't know the story. All I've heard is what you guys told me. And apparently she had a fan throw a pie on her and told her to lose weight. Is that right? After Money in the Bank last night? What a fucking douche. Like, imagine the type of person. Like, I'd like to look at, like, do we know who did it? Is there any, like, did they catch the guy or see him? I want to see a picture of his fucking face. It's got to be a guy, right? There's no way a woman would do that. Like, what kind of sad fucking individual do you even have to be to do that? Oh, now they're backstage.
Sasha,
Get back here, Sasha.
don't ever tell me what to do. Don't walk away from me. I'm not finished with you.
Oh my god, this is so fucking awful. Oh, now they're fighting. Yeah, there you go. At least fight. Don't try to act. Hey, look, you're brawling backstage again. You know what that means, guys? They're gonna be BFFs next week on Raw. Hugging and kissing. Yeah, they're beating each other with pots and pans and shit. There you go. Throw her in the dumpster. There you go. Solo cups. Yeah. Did she just throw a stack of solo cups at Bailey? Fuck this game of beer pong. I'm gonna throw this shit at you. Yeah, Kurt, shit's a mess, boy.
Earlier tonight, I spoke to the Raw Commissioner, Stephanie McMahon, and she informed me that WWE officials have made an agreement as to when Brock Lesnar would defend the Universal Championship next.
Oh. This could be big news.
Question is, who will it be against?
Here comes the big dog.
Michael Cole, eat my fucking dick.
20 seconds. I would like to hear Kurt Angle again. When we're going to see Lesnar defend again? Well, listen, Roman Reigns, no doubt he feels he is the uncrowned Universal Champion. We've been talking about this story since the end of April when it went down at the greatest Royal Rumble in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia.
We don't need a recap, Michael Cole.
Brock Lesnar battle inside a steel cage. Reigns delivered a spear which drove Lesnar out of the cage. Roman
Oh my god.
hit the floor first. That was clear. Reigns should be champion. You're absolutely
Reigns should be champion.
matches beat him first. The referee admitted that he made an error. Kurt Angle ruled that the referee's decision will stand.
Well, with Jinder having that match earlier with Gable and Roman come out here, at least the two of them are done.
Roman Reigns has got to look forward. You can't continue to say, I should be the Universal Champion.
Who did Roman work with at Backlash?
Let me interrupt you though for a
I
second.
forgot.
Get your point. But Roman is looking forward. He took out Jinder Mahal last night. Listen, he can only do what he can do. He's handcuffed by the fact that corporate officials only have Brock Lesnar defending his championship every couple of months. So what's Roman Reigns supposed to do? We have just crossed the top of the hour. The third hour is dedicated to our good friends on social media. Our one word for the hour is answers. And that's what Roman Reigns, I believe, wants from Kurt Angle.
Jeffrey Ali, you're in the wrong chat if you want me to stop bitching about Michael Cole. Fuck off. It's kind of a theme here.
The answer to your question is standing right in front of you, Kurt.
Oh, yeah?
I beat Brock Lesnar at the greatest Royal Rumble.
Oh, yeah? Then why aren't you champion, Roman?
I know it, he knows it, you know it, we all know it.
I don't know it.
That means I am the uncrowned Universal Champion. And it's no secret, you seem to be having a few problems running Raw. So I would think a full-time champion that defends every single Monday night of the year would help you out a great deal, Kurt.
Catherine, you are batshit nuts. I ain't bungee jumping. I'll just sit right here.
I appreciate the confidence, Roman, but since you're already out here, I have an announcement. I want to...
Nah, Roman just went, Bobby Lashley? That was funny. Basically, like, what the fuck?
Took care of Sami Zayn at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view with Andy. Had an interesting tweet afterward, except the victory over Sami last night.
Where the fuck is my lighter? There it is.
Step to the top. I am gaining momentum. I can see it on his t-shirt, back to dominate. Bobby Lashley didn't just come back to WWE to be a member of the roster. He wants to be at the top of the mountain. But don't you agree with what Roman Reigns just said? Just to back up for a second, that it would help.
So what's he setting up here? Like Kurt is going to make an announcement about some sort of a match to determine a #1 contender, right? That's what he's going to say? So now that Lashley is here, are we going to get somebody else? Or is this going to be one-on-one at Extreme Rules for the opportunity? Lashley and Roman? It's interesting.
For 3 years trying to beat Brock Lesnar.
Fucked up. Nice botch, Lashley.
You don't have what it takes to finish the job. Oh, is that right? Oh, that's right, big dog. This may be your yard, but I've been trying to get my hands on Brock Lesnar ever since you were a little pup. So why don't you step aside and let somebody that can beat Brock beat Brock?
That's kind of true.
Oh, I can beat Brock, and I can also beat you.
I mean, Lashley versus Lesnar, would that not at least be somewhat curious to see, you know?
All right, guys.
I know Lashley's like awful and everything, but
Listen, you're both deserving of facing Brock Lesnar, but so are others. So here's what we're gonna do. The one who faces Brock Lesnar next is the one who wins the multi-person match in Extreme Rules. I will make an announcement of the superstars at a later date, but you two would be 2 of those superstars.
all right, multi-man match at Extreme Rules. Seth's gonna be in it. Who the fuck is this?
Top guys doing top guy things on his
Oh, don't tell me you're gonna put Roman and Lashley together now in a tag team to beat the piss out of the Revival. That's what's gonna happen.
Give me this. Give me that.
Why are you two fuckers out here? Only for Kurt Angle to put Lashley and Roman together.
The old-fashioned way.
Well, that's the match we're gonna get. We know that 100%.
Yeah, me and Dash, we've been busting our backs for years to get just one opportunity on Monday Night Raw. And it's because
What, one of you fucking little bitches want to fight Brock Lesnar? I don't think so, Tim.
always standing in our way, exactly. But that changes, and it changes tonight. You two.
It's gotta be Roman, Lashley,
Main event level superstars,
Seth,
no doubt about that.
Kevin Owens.
You're staring each other down.
Who else?
And you're thinking about tearing each other apart.
Who else?
That's exactly why we chose this moment. This exact
Maybe
moment
Finn
to come
Balor?
out here and challenge the 2 of you to a match right here, right now. Two of the best single stars in the world.
No, they should.
versus
Who said
the
that?
very best
Black Bolt?
tag
No, they
team
totally
in the
should.
world.
Revival should win.
And I'll give you our
They should figure out a way. It would do nothing to Lashley and Roman, and
You two can't even coexist.
it would give them a bragging right victory.
Capitalize
But
and catapult our careers to the very top.
no
because
way.
Tonight, Bobby Lashley, and tonight, Roman Reigns, you get beaten by the Revival. Our teamwork, our continuity,
Our teamwork, our continuity, blah, 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 blah. Just shut up already.
Yeah, Roman Reigns. It sounds like me on my stream. Yeah, just shut up, all of you.
Come in this ring. I don't mind taking you to school, boys. Matter of fact, if Bob over here pays attention, he might
Bob.
learn something too.
See, I just do one-on-one. I just do Lashley Roman.
Referee out here, let's start this match.
11 years ago, in July, it was Cena and Lashley at the Bash.
Lashley and Reigns
Right?
on Monday Night Raw.
Right after Benoit died?
School thing continues live.
Alright, good. Commercial break. Piss break. Be right back. Y'all want anything? Potato chips? Eskimo pie? Something like that?
WWE Network special event.
Not you, buddy.
Every champion, since I won that UK title, I dominated that title stand with me. Needs a challenger. WWE's best paid for the United Kingdom Championship. And the right to move on. Must face his newest challenge. United Kingdom champion Big Crown. And on the same night, NXT takes over. Championship tournament begins next Monday at 3 Eastern, 12 Pacific on WWE Network.
Meal into a snack when you can turn a snack into a meal. A 3-cheese blend pico de gallo, double the marinated steak, and a medium drink.
He's so cute.
Taco Bell's new $5 steak nachos box. It's kind of a big meal.
I said I'm sorry. I'm eating a Milky Way. Can you pass me that bug spray? At least it was SPF 50.
Not bad. That was good. Earlier today, I made a homemade pasta salad. Stuck it in the fridge. It's fucking delicious. Oh, yeah. I don't think I told that story. I didn't even tweet it. It's a commercial. You don't want to hear the craziest shit today? So, I told you, those of you who tuned in earlier to the stream, I had to step away for 5 minutes to take a phone call. I took my car to the shop. I need a couple things done to it. So, and he called me back to give me the estimate and stuff. So, this morning when I dropped it off there, I called an Uber to take me home because it's right down the road. It's not even far, a mile away. So, I called an Uber to take me back after I dropped my car off, and I'm looking at the app, and it's like, okay, it's 5 minutes away, it's 4 minutes away, then it's 1 minute away, and it says it's a Toyota Corolla, and it's a woman named whatever the fuck. So I'm like, okay, cool, woman in a Toyota Corolla, and then it says arriving, and I look outside, and a woman in a Toyota Corolla pulls up, and she parks, and the car's back, like the back of the car is facing me. So I start walking towards the car, and I open up the door. And I'm like, what's up? And she screams and fucking pulls out her mace and holds her mace at me. And she's got this, like, I've never seen a human being more terrified in my life than this woman was of me. I mean, she was like, thought I was there to fucking kill her, rape her. And I'm like, I thought you were my Uber. I'm so sorry. And as soon as she's screaming at me, another Toyota Corolla pulls right up. And I'm like, oh, fuck. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. I thought you were my Uber. And she was so confused. She didn't even know what I was saying to her. I was trying to be like, I'm so sorry, ma'am. I'm so sorry. I thought you were my ride. And she was just terrified. Jumpy bitch. Do I really look like a serial killer? Come on. It was the middle of the day. There was 100 people around. It was in the middle of a parking lot. You know, I mean, there's a million witnesses. I mean, I'm like, Jesus, lady. I understand that I startled you. But you're like, even when I'm trying to explain, being like, I'm so sorry. I thought you were my Uber. She was still like, get away from me. And I'm like, you fucking jumpy bitch. This is not the we live in a good neighborhood, you know. This is not a dangerous area. But she had her fucking mace out ready to fucking squirt me. And so then I got in the correct Uber and the girl drove me back and I was telling her the story. She's like, that's fucking hilarious. But I've never seen somebody so terrified. I mean, I maybe aggressively opened the door like, hey, what's up? And it just startled her. That I can understand. But I'm glad she wasn't armed. She'd have fucking shot me. But the way it just scared the shit out of her cracked me up. Even when I'm trying to explain and be like, oh, thought you were my Uber, she still didn't get it. Get out! Or whatever. I'm like, God damn. Yo, chill. Like, people are just fucking sketchy as fuck. Somebody opened my door, I wouldn't scream. I'd be like, what are you doing, asshole? Get out of my car. Yeah, Catherine, I guess you're right, but I'm a sexy serial killer at least. At least if you're gonna get killed, might as well get killed by a big pile of sexy like GoodMicWork. Is bald really that scary? I just thought it made me smooth. It didn't make me a raper. What movie was that? Was it Step Brothers when he's like, I'm not a raper? Or am I thinking of Galifianakis and Hangover? Somebody said raper once and I cracked up. And the funny thing, I guess, yeah, Grand Theft Auto, yeah, she thought that. But the funny thing is, even when I opened the door, I thought to myself, I'm like, this fucking car's disgusting. Because there's all sorts of shit in it. You know, and I thought to myself, I'm like, this is the dirtiest fucking Uber I've ever seen. So, I'm not gonna, and the car was it was dirty as fuck. So if I'm gonna GTA somebody, it's not gonna be for a piece of shit like that. But like, I guess that's what she was worried about. I'm like, don't worry, lady, you're gross, I'm not gonna rape you, and your car's a pile of shit, I'm not gonna steal it. Get over yourself. It's not like you're some hot MILF driving a BMW. You're some trashy bitch in a beat-up Corolla. Fuck off. Well, here we go. Lashley's dumb feud with Sammy is over, and now he's here. He's right in the thick of things in the main event. Now he's contending. Now he's got a chance to see if he faces Brock. Oh, it was funny as hell. I fucking cracked up. I was laughing all day about it. I texted like 5 of my friends. Dudes, guess what happened? Somebody thought I was a raper. Oh, man. It was so innocent. All I was trying to do was just get my car fixed, take an Uber home. There was a Jack in the Box restaurant right next to where I get my car worked on, so I just went and sat over there and sat down on this bench outside in the sun and just, called an Uber. I'm just sitting there minding my own business, and then a fucking Corolla pulls up. I'm like, oh, there's my ride. Oh, I was mistaken. I am glad I didn't get shot, though. I ain't trying to get shot today. That would have put a damper on the stream. It's like, alright, I'm here to watch Raw, but I got a hole in me. Good question, Jordan. I have no clue what closes out Raw. What are the advertised matches? What's left? Seth's already had an IC match. Roman and Lashley are out there now. Kevin Owens can't compete. What of the women, Sasha and Bayley, have already done their thing. So has Ronda and Alexa. It's a very good question. I have no idea what's going to close out the show tonight. The big dog's hunting. Michael Cole. Will somebody put a giant dildo in his mouth, please? Shut him up. We got the Vanilla Big Dog and Vanilla Bobby. It might be Vanilla Big Dog versus Chocolate Bobby.
Roman looking to finish things off. A big boot right across the bridge of Dash's nose. Oh, running knee. Roman Reigns takes his time, loves to punish people. What a leg drop.
Attending Raw next Monday. You talking to me? Why is it here? Is Raw in San Diego? Can I do the live stream live from Raw? Can I bring my fucking computer into my seats? I mean, if Raw is here, then it's going to be a whole month. If Raw's here, I don't even think I'd go. Yeah, Vince is probably like, don't forget to say big dog. There's Bobby Lashley tagged himself. It's like, look, I can do the spear too, man. Or maybe it's two vanilla midgets versus a caramel Roman and a chocolate Bobby. I think that's more accurate. Well, Roman versus Lashley, I mean, it is a match we've never gotten. Roman's like, you used my move, and then you got a victory. Oh yeah, Finn Balor, he hasn't had a match yet. Maybe he'll main event.
About Extreme Rules, and I just want to say, I will do whatever it takes to get a chance to be in that match, and hopefully win back the Universal title.
Oh, well, maybe you'll be in a match in the main event. And if you win, you'll be in it.
You? What makes you think you deserve an opportunity? Oh, it's because you were Universal Champion for what, like 24 hours?
At least he's been Universal Champion, you fucking asshole.
Consider yourself lucky. A guy like me didn't come along and embarrass you.
Oh, here you go, Kurt. Make these two guys
Who do
face.
you think you are?
Who do I think I am? I'll tell you exactly who
You're not.
You gotta set up Baron versus Finn here. Do it. I was just bitching that Baron's not been in the ring. Put him in the ring right now.
of you guys think.
There's Kevin Owens, too. What are you doing
You're
here?
too short-sighted. And you can't even tell when danger is standing right behind you.
Ron, what do you want? I show up where I want and when I want. This right here gives me the right. And I'm here to look after my buddy Finn here.
He's looking after Finn.
You want to get in the ring with the two of us? But I sure as
Yeah.
hell don't have a problem with that. This is the runaway train.
Kurt's like, fuck it.
Kurt.
Well, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, several superstars scurrying around telling Kurt Angle they'll do whatever it takes to get into that match at Extreme Rules. Thank you for letting me finish, Corey.
Well, nonetheless, let's switch gears because I want to talk about October 9th.
I mean, why? They should give
Worldwide release of one of those
one briefcase holder one of these days needs to say, hey, I know I got the briefcase and all, but I want a title shot anyway. Like, what if Braun Strowman got into that match? You know, and then he won. So now he's got a #1 contenders match, and he has the briefcase. Which means if he loses, he can just cash in and still win. Oh, we're having our first stream hiccup of the night. Nothing has happened. I mean, it's been a perfect stream all night here. Looks like it's reconnecting here. We should be good. All right.
Here to make those announcements.
Oh, it's time for 2K19 already?
WWE, he happens to be nothing short of phenomenal.
AJ, is he going to do the cover?
So many times
I don't know about anything about video games, but I know the cover's kind of a big deal, right?
say never. You better believe it. Today, I am humbled and honored to announce that I will serve as your WWE 2K19 cover.
Good, you should. You're the best goddamn wrestler in the world. You should be on the fucking cover.
Hold on a second. And with this announcement comes a very special challenge from me to you in the form of the WWE 2K19 $1 Million Challenge. If you win this contest, show me your skills and challenge me in WWE 2K19 for a chance to win $1 million. Unbelievable? Not impossible. WWE 2K19.
I mean, Lashley's another guy that they can show a lot of TNA footage too on, right? On the network?
Okay, this 100th episode.
100 episodes.
My favorite episode of Pussy Knows Best was when I had my mother arrested. Come on, step on that for me. This is all a joke.
For my clothing line launch, I wanted clothing that would fit every body type.
Yeah, I don't know anything about video games, but I guess like every year they come out with a new game. I mean, what do you really get that you didn't get the year before?
My most memorable moment from the show would be when we found out that my mom was cancer-free.
My mom celebrating 5 years cancer-free.
5 years cancer-free.
I wanted to celebrate how grateful I am to God that He has spared you. I love you with all of my heart. I would like to say to all you fans that have been with us for 100 episodes, can you believe?
There's been 100 episodes of this shit.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you to all.
Don't thank me, I don't watch your shit.
Thank you. I love you. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. Fried chicken isn't supposed to come in a box with a crunchy top.
Yeah, commercial's way too loud in here.
And it definitely isn't supposed to be served as a crispy old white meat shell. Yes, we've got a tradition of breaking traditions. The $5 Naked Chicken Chimica box is back.
Who's comparing me to Baron Corbin? Baron Corbin's gross.
If we want to save our country, we must release our anger in one night.
Baron Corbin. I don't have a weird belly button like Baron Corbin. What the fuck is going on there? Yes, this is true. I'm 6'1". I'm actually probably a little taller than that.
No one's coming to help us.
First bird, we are.
Mr. Elliott, what's your Wi-Fi password?
Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi's ordinary. Basic. Do I look basic?
You get a roster update? Yeah, right? That's pretty much it, right? But I always thought, like, I don't know anything about that shit, but I at least know that creating a wrestler and stuff like that, you can pretty much make anybody you want. Put enough time into it.
The signal reaches down here, too. So, Sophie, I have an X5 password. And it's Datitude. Simple, easy, awesome. Xfinity. YouTube.
Yeah, that's one thing. I mean, I'm very happy with my bald head and my life with no hair because it's super fucking convenient, but there's one bad thing about my head, and that is hats look terrible on me. I can't wear beanies. I can't wear baseball hats. They just don't look right. Something's not right up here. I don't know how to describe it. So I don't wear hats ever. Any hats ever. If I'm out in the sun, I just, you know, put some sunscreen on my head and that's it. Can I dunk a basketball? No, but I could dunk a basketball in high school because I played basketball in high school, and I was able to dunk by 11th grade. And I was on the team with a bunch of guys that could dunk. I mean, it was very much, and it was funny. It was in the 90s too, so it was very much around the same time that White Men Can't Jump was out, and it was very similar watching those guys trying to teach me how to fucking dunk. I mean, I was the only white guy on the team, so it was just me and a bunch of black dudes, and they were rooting for me, man. They're like, "You're almost there, man. You're almost there." And then finally, I kept working, and was finally able to dunk, and then was able to dunk rather easily for a few years there. And then once I was out of high school, I was done. But I probably had like a 4-year span there in my life where I could dunk a basketball. I could jump up and touch the rim, but I don't know if I could dunk. Probably not. I'm an old man. I wouldn't even want to try. It'd be fucking hideous looking. Oh, I didn't even know they were in Grand Rapids. That's right. Well, I guess they were in Chicago. Grand Rapids. My home state. I was born in Michigan. Never been to Grand Rapids. I've been to Traverse City, Lansing. Been to Flint, actually, where all the water problems are. Been to the Upper Peninsula. Been to Mackinac Island. But never Grand Rapids. Been to Ann Arbor.
Championship opportunity, you better get in the back of the line, you overhyped rookie.
That was my favorite part, is Ronda just fucking wearing them out with that briefcase. Because at first I was like, why is the briefcase out there? That's stupid. And then when Ronda started going nuts with it, I'm like, I'm so glad the briefcase is there. She is not playing games.
General Manager Kurt Angle suspend Rousey for 30 days. That and this when she assaulted WWE officials.
And we heard Ronda Rousey say just moments after this, she's tired of people saying, you can't do this in the WWE, you could do this at UFC or vice versa. Ronda Rousey needs to understand this you simply cannot do and go this far.
Well, Ronda Rousey luckily will have plenty of time to think about it because she deserves
I love the power bomb.
that she was handed by Kurt Angle after these reprehensible acts.
My fave is here. You guys are a little ahead of me. Why? Who am I about to see? Oh, God. I'm like, you guys are a little ahead. You're like, yeah, your favorite's here. I'm like, who are you talking about? Oh, yeah, this fucker. Oh, and there's a kid dancing in the audience. This is the dumbest goddamn shit. You know what's worse than a No Way Jose match? Is Michael Cole calling a No Way Jose match. Just end it now. What happened last week? Somebody was like dressed as one of the guys. Well, it's so, the stupidest thing about it is that it's literally the exact same thing as Adam Rose. Like, nothing else different about it at all. Mojo Rawley, he's still employed? Well, god damn. It's the exact same thing as Adam Rose. And that shit sucked. So why would they say, oh, let's do the same thing but with a different guy? Like it's gonna suck any less. I think it's safe to say No Way Jose will not be going to SummerSlam to face Brock Lesnar. Oh yeah, that's right, it was Kurt Hawkins.
Well, Jose used to be what Mojo Rawley was. Get that?
Yeah. Oh, nice shoulder tackle by Mojo. Corey, we've said all along, Mojo has all the tools. Yeah, but after so long, you have to figure maybe there's a missing puzzle piece that will never be found. I think that's the case with Mojo Rawley. Got all the potential, but you can have.
I mean, you can't find. There's not two guys on the roster that I give less than a fuck about than these two. I don't care about No Way Jose, and I sure as shit don't care about Mojo Rawley at all.
Frustrated there, and No Way Jose took advantage. Now up to the apron, and Mojo to the knee.
Omega and Okada wishes they could put on a match this good.
Look at him unload here.
But Mojo's such a different guy than what we saw a couple of years ago.
Hey, Elias, there you go. I forgot about him.
That was so much fun.
You got Cena losing, honestly.
So what are we getting again? We're getting
Changed his entire attitude.
Balor
Doesn't care anymore. It's all about himself.
and
Now he's
Strowman
staring down No Way Jose.
against who? Owens and
Mojo Rawley,
whoever the fuck.
Man, Intercontinental Champion Seth Rollins to the limit right here on Monday Night Raw. That's a great point.
And Corbin.
That was the night that Mojo said to himself, I've got what it takes to be at the top. I just got to tweak a few
Yeah, but
things.
coach, you can have all the potential.
That was very Bobby Heenan-like, wasn't it?
Right, yeah, I would agree with you, coach, except for the fact.
Except if I was Bobby Heenan, I would have fired him. What? You're still employed? You're fired.
What a clothesline! And Mojo runs right into a boot, and I like this No Way Jose.
What if the Riot Squad wrote big R's all over your condo? I'd have no problem with it as long as Sarah Logan stuck around.
And Mojo kicks out. Very physical match here.
Oh yeah, I forgot about your kinship to No Way Jose, Catherine. So let me ask you this. If we can somehow get No Way Jose and Liv Morgan to get together and they get married, that makes us family. Right on. Family reunions are going to be fucking fun. Let's go to Hawaii first. What's going on, buddy?
Mojo with the win.
Oh, Mojo beat him? Okay, good.
There is no smile. There is no enjoyment. It's all intensity all the time. This version of Mojo Rawley, I'm all in on.
Yeah, it's a completely different Mojo than we've seen in the past. Mojo seems
Oh my god.
very aggressive. No way Jose experienced
I really don't like to be the type of person just to, like, hate a talent randomly. What's going on, buddy? What are you doing? Why don't you go back in your chair? You were just over there. Go back.
Congratulations
Go
on
on.
a very
Go on.
impressive
You can
victory.
go
Are
back.
you hoping that this win tonight leads
Oh, he gets an interview too?
continued and sustained success?
Charlie, you are just
the WWE
fabulous.
is more competitive now than it ever has been.
I hate his accent.
So in order to achieve anything greater than intermittent success, you gotta bring more.
What was that word again?
I used to be known for staying hyped. But now, I'm about staying focused.
Replace Mojo with Gronk. Can we just put them both in a crate and fire it into the sun?
Matchup here tonight. I love that message. We'll see if Mojo can keep it going week after week.
Good. Pointless match. Pointless interview. Wonderful. There's a mad Sasha Banks. All disheveled. Where are you going? And why are you wearing a jacket? It's fucking July. Grand Rapids or not, I'm sure it's hot up there.
Sasha, I'm not done with you.
You guys just brawled. Now you're gonna talk again?
I'm done helping you, and I'm done being your friend.
You guys just brawled. Why aren't you still brawling?
Sasha, open the door.
The window's down.
Sasha.
Oh, no, it's not. Oh, she's gone. She gone. Yo, she threw your water bottle at her? That's a rental. You're gonna fucking cost her some money. That was so stupid. Okay, so what we saw earlier with the brawl, they didn't even need to do that, what they just did. That was completely pointless. Like Bailey chasing her down to the car. "Hey, come back, I'm not finished with you." Oh, fuck off. This shit's so stupid. That means, I mean, they were just brawling. So I thought Bailey was gonna chase her down and attack her, ram her fucking head through the windshield. But no, it's like, I'm not finished with you. Who the fuck does that? You think after Braun Strowman and Roman Reigns are done brawling in the back that Roman's gonna chase him out to his car and like bang on his window? Wait, I'm not done. Give me a break. Did Sasha really say bye, Felicia? I didn't hear her say that. Well, that makes it okay.
And every other family in America. I think the Kowalskis are next.
Thanks, man. Really good stuff.
If you want, there's a really fun water park like 20 minutes away.
I dig that, man. Very cool.
Go mix and match.
One family can now get
Jesus.
different unlimited plans. No matter what plan you choose, get it on the network you deserve. Verizon. Plans starting at $40 per line. The war has begun.
Man, I don't know what to make of all this. Let's check over here to the YouTube and the Twitter shit. What's our audience looking like? I got a couple 200 people in here still. We're good. Smash the like button. Give me a subscribe. We're about 200 subscribers away from 20K. It'd be nice to get to that soon.
Honestly, I prefer the tea.
Yeah, I don't mind 7,300 Little Savage. I don't mind this Raw. This Raw's not bad. Compared to the Raws that we've seen in the last couple of weeks, they've been really bad. They've been so bad to the point where I haven't even wanted to fucking talk about them in podcasts. So, I might actually have something to say this week. Whenever I do a video. I thought the Ziggler shit was a nice surprise. Would have been nice to see the belt go on Elias, but that doesn't mean it can't happen. Which is what I think the entire population of Twitter doesn't quite understand. Is that, yeah, it seems like Elias should have been the guy, right? Totally. Agree with you 100%. But the fact that you think it's over for him, get the fuck out of here. He'll be back. He can still be Intercontinental Champion. He can still wind up beating Ziggler. Either way, when you combine that with the great Rousey stuff and some other, decent shit tonight, it hasn't been a bad Raw. Had some good matches too.
For $250 off by texting SPEED to 654-654. Don't forget, that's SP.
Definitely been bearable. That's an understatement. The last couple weeks have not been bearable. But that was. Or this has been. You guys tweet me some weird shit. I don't give a fuck about your relationship, Cena and Nikki. Get your vasectomy reversed. Stick a pumpkin up your ass. I don't care what you do. There's Elias.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Took you so long to get here. Everybody thinks you're buried. Here he is on TV. And I just sing a sad song about his loss.
Hello, I'm Elias. There's no one in the world like me. There's nothing I can't do. When times get hard, ask yourself, what would Elias do?
What would Elias do?
Had money in the bank. He had the key. 'Cause he knew deep in his heart that Elias can't be.
Come here, buddy, if you want to come over here. Come on.
But he got what he deserved. Let me explain. He lost his title. Yeah, the Kingslayer was slain because there's
Nice.
no one in this world like me. There's nothing I can't do. When times get tough,
Spaz, thank you for the super chat. It's one of the most interesting comments I've ever seen.
hey, Kurt, I heard.
I'm trying to listen to Elias' song, sorry.
For a fight. Well, I think at Extreme Rules it should be Elias's night. Everybody wants to run and hide when the beast comes knocking.
See, now he's singing a song about entering the match at Extreme Rules. So in that regard, you can kind of see why maybe they didn't want to put the Intercontinental title on him, because maybe they want him involved in this match. He's not going to win it. He'll wind up losing it, which means maybe after the fact, at SummerSlam, he can wind up challenging for the Intercontinental title. Maybe not, but if that's the direction they go in, all these Elias is buried comments, doesn't that make you look fucking stupid? If that's what winds up happening, so patience. Patience, you impatient fucks.
There's nothing I can't do. But when times get tough,
Elias is kind of cute. Yeah, I agree. He's dreamy.
what would Elias do? I said, there's no one in the world like me. There's nothing I can't do. When times get tough, ask yourself, what would Elias do? I said,
I ask myself that every day, Elias.
world like me.
Say, what would Elias do?
Nothing I can't do. When times get tough, ask yourself. What would Elias do?
He finished a song. Has that ever fucking happened? And that's it? Alright, cool.
Universal Champion Brock Lesnar.
No match necessary.
In just a few moments is the former Intercontinental Champion Seth Rollins. But let's take a look at what happened earlier tonight.
A little sing-along time on Raw.
Intercontinental Championship challenge. Dolph Ziggler would take the challenge. Drew McIntyre would run interference, and Seth Rollins and Dolph Ziggler back and forth, and
I love that they just had Elias like, just go out there and sing a song and complete it. Nobody's going to interrupt you and move on. Oh, here's Seth. He's going to talk about his loss.
Former, that stings a little bit.
Seth, do you think that your grueling championship match against Elias at Money in the Bank had any effects on tonight?
You know what, Renee? No excuses. I went out there, I laid down the open challenge, Dolph answered, and...
Well, yeah, Seth's going to get a rematch against Dolph regardless. He's going to, even if, you know, even if they're going to keep the belt off of Seth, he's still going to get a rematch. Maybe Dolph figures out a way to retain.
Drew's a problem, but he's a problem that I've got 1 week to solve, because next Monday night, I'm invoking my rematch clause.
It's interesting phrasing.
And I'm taking back my Intercontinental Championship.
So here's the rematch right away next week. Seth and Dolph. And Seth just told Renee that he's got 1 week to solve the Drew McIntyre problem. And no good way to solve that problem? Dean Ambrose. Maybe Dean Ambrose comes out with him, turns on him. Dolph retains the title. And maybe Seth isn't even involved in the Brock Lesnar shit. Maybe Seth goes on to face Dean one-on-one at Mania. Or at SummerSlam. But I think Seth belongs in whatever this multi-man match is at Extreme Rules. Which makes me think maybe next week Dolph winds up getting past Seth Rollins somehow. And then Seth, maybe the week after, is put in one of these matches that enters him into the Extreme Rules match to for a chance to qualify, or for a chance to face Brock. There they are, San Diego, next Monday, they're here. Man, damn, should I go, y'all? I don't know, man. Maybe. Alright, that's going to be our main event. Drew and Ziggler facing each other for the title at some point. I can see that happening. I don't know if that necessarily happens next week. I don't know why Drew would help Ziggler win and then just turn on him a week later, unless that was the plan. But Drew, I think eventually we'll have to split from Ziggler. Totally. I'm not shy. Catherine is not going to come to fucking Raw with me next week. That's going to be a really expensive Uber ride from New York. Somebody enter that in. Fucking go like Manhattan to downtown San Diego. Tell me how much that'll run you. I mean, if I go to Raw next week, that's going to be a full month of Raws. I'm not going to be up here streaming. It's going to be 4 weeks. I think I got to stay here. The fuck movie is this? Uncle Drew? Uncle Drew. Let me know how it is.
Smoking as a teen can permanently stunt your lungs, taking the air out of even the biggest and baddest.
Empty seats at Raw. I don't know, how often does Grand Rapids get a Raw? There's probably a good amount of people there. And it's summertime. Chad, the only wrestlers that have been in my restaurant has been Nikki and Brie. When they were, but that was way back when they were, when they left WWE and they were gone. they were in. But I know Cena is here. He's here. Me and Cena live in the same city. He's down here with Nikki. They were at a restaurant over the weekend. It was all over the fucking dirt sheets. And I didn't recognize the name of the restaurant either, so I'm not sure where they were.
Nature's Bounty has innovative ways to help you maintain balance and help keep you active and well rested. Because hey, tomorrow's coming up fast. Nature's Bounty, because you're better off healthy.
Yeah, Raw is in San Diego next week. Very interesting. I go to that. I've been to that arena a couple times. It's right downtown. That's actually, you know, where Raw is next week. That's actually where they hold Kobe's swap meet every weekend. Big flea market. There's a YouTuber, Pat the NES Punk. He does like a flea market series on his channel, and all of the footage is from that flea market. It's pretty cool. Here comes the constable. Is he gonna wrestle in this shit? Are you gonna wrestle in your little vest? Damn, it's $800 to go to Philly. That would probably make it about a $6,000 ride to get out here. Go ahead and yeah, you might want to do the Uber X. Get the cheapest one, but why don't you head on out here? You'll be here by next Monday. We'll go to Raw. Yeah, if you took that Uber, you'd get to know that Uber driver pretty well.
May not know what percent Kevin Owens is feeling right now, but we do know that Baron Corbin is absolutely, positively 100% ready to go. And we do know that Stephanie McMahon is watching because she called Kurt Angle earlier in the show. Yes, she did. And now it's Finn Balor and Constable.
I can't believe he's wrestling in this crap. That's always been a big pet peeve of mine. I've mentioned that for years, like in tweets and in commentaries and stuff. Like, if I was a wrestler, I would hate to have a gimmick where I had to wrestle in shit that's gonna make me hot. Like, I cannot believe that Dean Ambrose and Elias and who else wrestles in jeans. How the fuck can you wrestle in jeans? That shit that Braun Strowman wears looks uncomfortable as fuck. Like, like Kevin Owens looks super comfortable. Fucking basketball shorts and a sleeveless t-shirt, no problem. Finn Balor's out there in a fucking Speedo. But this other shit that they wear, it's like Right to Censor back in the day and all these other silly-ass outfits. I was just petting you, buddy. Chill out, man. Eli the Savage says hi. Yeah, that's expensive as hell, man. I got my plane ticket to the East Coast here in a couple weeks. I got that for like $400. I found that to be cheap. I got it for like, I think I paid after everything like $390 or something. I was happy with that. I was like, shit, I can live with that. $390, no problem. Take my money. Like, why would Baron Corbin even wrestle in that shit? So uncomfortable.
Here comes Mr. Money in the Bank. Braun Strowman
Get it right. Get it right.
Jason, your son just got done with his baseball game and doesn't believe me that Seth lost his IC title. Can you tell him who won it? Yeah. Your dad is a liar. Seth Rollins retained the title. He beat Dolph Ziggler in about 10 seconds, just curb stomped his head right into the mat, pinned him 1, 2, 3, and Seth is still the Intercontinental Champion. Don't believe what your dad says, because he's just messing with you. Dads are like that. I'm kidding. Your dad is 100% right. Dolph Ziggler is your new Intercontinental Champion. Check the Twitter. It will be proven to you. Go to WWE.com. I'm sure it's on the front page.
Owens is even effective on the outside of the ring. Open the window for Corbin, and now the constable is rolling. I'm not sure Corbin wants to rub it in like this. Big time boot. Oh, and Corbin shot on the top rope. Case. Oh, no. Main point.
I like that Balor and Strowman are like buddies. It's cute as shit. Oh, and we get a commercial? Great. Wonderful. Yeah, what's the point of this match? Good question. The point of this match is that Raw is 3 hours is long and you have to fucking do something. So, there you go. The Subway commercial. You know what? I just saw a video on Subway. Subway, the franchise, is dying. Like, I bet you within a real short amount of time, Subway is gonna go away. And I don't even like Subway. Like, here in San Diego, I have so many, like, gourmet sub shops around that are just so much better than them. And a couple local places, too. But even we have, like, Jersey Mike's, too, and places like that are just better. But Subway is just... It's close to my heart, because when I was a kid, living in North Kakalaki, where it sucks, I remember when I was there, the local gas station, right by my neighborhood. You know, because back then, you live out in more open spaces, more in the country and stuff. So it's not just easy just to, like I can now. I can just throw on my flip-flops, walk across the street, and I got grocery stores, Jamba Juices, banks, anything I need right here. But back in the day when I was a kid, I remember my local gas station put in a Subway, like, in the gas station. And then when I became a teenager and started working in the restaurants, I would come home really late, and I would always, like, hit Subway on my way home, because they were open real late at night. And I would eat that shit all the time. But yeah, it sounds like the franchise is, once the dude, the spokesman guy, got put in jail for child porn, and they've also had a lot of I mean, you go into a Subway, it's fucking gross. Like, this gross looking cold cuts in the trays and stuff. It just doesn't look fresh at all. Which is funny because their motto is fresh, but it looks anything but fresh. And all that gross ass like chicken that they have that they make subs with, nasty.
So now that you have a house, you can use Home Court Explorer. Quiet, I'm blasting my quads. Janice, look, I'm in a meeting. Janice, look. look, I'm looking. It's easy. You just answer some simple questions online and you get coverage options to choose from.
Yeah, Catherine, I'm envious of your probably deli options being in New York like that. My God, that's probably some good shit. But I really like Jersey Mike's. I've been going there for years. They had it in North Carolina as well. I actually know, I know a guy that owns 4 of them here in San Diego. His name's Kevin, and he's awesome. He's actually offered me a job. He's actually offered me to come in and like run a Jersey Mike's before, but I'm like, nah, I really like my job. I'm not going to leave for Jersey Mike's, but he's pretty much offered me my own store if I ever wanted it. But I've never worked in that line of work. You know, I work in like, you know, fine dining, nice restaurants and stuff. So that would be a big change. But he was like, dude, you know, it's good money. I wouldn't mind owning one. I definitely want to own one, but I certainly wouldn't want to work in one or run one. Owning? Fuck yeah. Chris Ludecki, thanks, man, for the super chat. You might, I think the TV deal with Fox is going to have a lot to do with how long this brand extension really lasts. Because they've already merged the pay-per-views, so it's only a matter of time, especially with SmackDown going to Fox. Fox might want access to, you know, all the talent. Next thing you know, you might have more and more special appearances and more interaction with the two shows. just like we saw last time. And then in time, it'll just morph into where the rosters are back together. But yet, you still have 2 world titles. Because you're not going to create the Universal title just to unify it. I think it's here to stay. Yeah, Catherine, shut up. You're making me hungry and jealous. And I'm not a jealous guy, but I definitely have sandwich envy. That's for sure. Can't believe Kevin Owens is having a match when he could barely walk earlier on in the night. I mean, what do you even do in this main event? Like, what do you... Who wins? And who cares? I mean, there's no way a Kevin Owens at 50% and fucking Sheriff Corbin are going to beat fresh Finn Balor and a monster in the bank Braun Strowman. No way. Death Angle, are we talking about WWE? We're talking about all sorts of shit. That's what happens in these chats. There ain't no rules. You want to talk about submarine sandwiches? We'll talk about it. And if you got a problem with it, that's what the your index finger on your right hand and the mouse is for. Click this shit off.
Strowman and Balor. I think it's more of the enemy of the enemy.
I appreciate the super chat there, Ghost 1995, but I don't think Braun Strowman is going to be in the Bullet Club. He'd be awesome in the Bullet Club. Aaron Ramsey, that's funny. Oh yeah, they need to keep the brand extension. I agree 100%. But with SmackDown going to Friday, not that it can't be done being on Friday. It's just gonna make things a little weird. I don't know.
The potential that Baron Corbin has. And I think Baron has finally found himself in the place he needs to be to realize the potential. Monday Night Raw is live tonight in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Constable Corbin.
We know where it is from, Michael Cole. Shut up.
Braun Strowman and Finn Balor in our main event. It has been quite the eventful evening. Ronda Rousey has been suspended from Monday Night Raw for 30 days by General Manager Kurt Angle after she went off on everyone, including the new Raw Women's
After she went off on everyone.
Ronda Rousey went absolutely berserk. It was unacceptable, and she got what she deserved.
Normally, we would never condone a 30-day suspension of one of our biggest stars, but Corey, I agree with you. She deserved it, probably deserved more than 30 days.
Let's talk about our brand new Intercontinental Champion, Dolph Ziggler, dethroning Seth Rollins, who's been on the road his career recently until tonight. Corbin dragging Balor to the middle of the ring. Balor is out cold, but still manages
Balor is out cold, but still manages to kick out. Well then, Michael Cole, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Because if you're out cold, you're not going to wake up in 2 seconds. I mean, even if you are out cold, Michael Cole, you don't have instincts because you're out cold. You dumb fuck. God, I hate that guy.
Extreme rules. And look at this, Corey. Finn was reaching for the tag. Deep six by the Constable.
Deep 6 by the Constable. Shut up, Cole.
Corey KO did a great job of keeping Finn Balor in, and that was just like a matter of 6 or 7 inches to keep Braun Strowman on the side.
From the same time, Finn Balor rolled out of the way, and perhaps now Balor can somehow make it to his corner and make a tag. Let me tell you guys about something else that went down tonight.
I mean, Strowman is gonna get the hot tag here. Well, you guys are fucked if Finn can make it over there, which you are now about to be fucked. Nope, Balor did not make it. Deep Six is a sick move. It is. It's a pretty good move. I just hate the name of it. I hate all these nicknames for moves. I can't stand it. Name your finisher, no problem. But don't name 9 different fucking moves in your arsenal. White Noise, Sling Blade, Red Arrow, and all this shit. Like, oh, tired of it. Tired of it.
He's gonna get his team disqualified. Well, Strowman had enough, but and look at him dragging Balor, well, tossing Balor, throwing Balor to the corner.
That was the best thing I've ever seen, and I may have never seen that before in a tag team match. Strowman runs in the ring, grabs his partner, throws his partner into the corner, then gets on the outside of the ring and tags him. That's one way to do it. You got a 5 count to get in and out of there, right? Strowman, smarter than he looks. That was best. That was the best shit I've ever seen. He's got his eyes on Owens. The chase is on. You can't even run, Kevin Owens. You're. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Corbin helped him out. Michael Cole, do you have to yell at us? God. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Constable Corbin flying through the sky. I cannot tell you how impressed I am with Corbin tonight. This is incredible.
Why the fuck is he wearing that shirt?
Down goes Corbin. With a bear paw right to the chest of Corbin.
God, right? Cole is just extra annoying tonight. Normally he's just medium annoying. He's always annoying. But sometimes I tune him out and I don't notice him, but I fucking notice this is loud ass tonight. Can you be any louder? Scream in my ear? Fucking psycho.
This kid's got so much heart.
Shut up, Cole. Don't tell me who's got heart. I know who's got heart.
Is enough to put the castle away, and Kevin Owens breaks things up. Here goes Braun. Braun Strowman. The monster back in.
Please smash Corbin into fucking hell, please, Strowman. Where's he going?
This is what I was afraid of. Basically 2-on-1 on Corbin.
Oh, God. Oh man, is fucking Corbin gonna figure out a way to win this? With Strowman out? Oh, now my stream's gonna fuck up? Yeah, it's good timing. It's 7 past the hour. Are you serious? Oh, can you give me like 2 more minutes, please, before you fuck up? Jesus Christ. Oh, here we go. It's coming back up. Oh, I saw the pin, but I missed the finish. What did he do to pin him? I can't believe they actually won that match with a 50% Kevin Owens. Yeah, but who cares? Like, I know, like, if people are mad about this victory or the outcome, who cares? It's fucking, it's Raw. It's a meaningless match. It's a meaningless match, and the outcome was meaningless. Not going to mean anything in the long run. Next week, I'm wondering if that's going to main event next week. Rollins and Ziggler. It should. It might. It should. Oh, hit him with his finish. Hit him with the end of days for the win. All right. Cool, whatever. My stream was extremely well behaved tonight. It only fucked up once right at the end. I hate Constable Corbin. He sucks. Fuck Constable Corbin. All right. So Raw is in the books for June 18th. That was a much better show than the last couple of weeks. Much better show. I agree. I didn't much care for the main event. I thought the main event was stupid. It was a pointless match. Didn't make any sense to even have it. All the great shit happened earlier on in the night with Ronda Rousey and Alexa Bliss, and then Seth Rollins' IC loss to Dolph Ziggler. And what else did they set up? Roman Reigns and Lashley taking on the Revival. Dank. I don't know if I'd classify this Raw as amazing, but definitely not a bad show. I know it kind of ended bad. Everybody's probably going to shit on it online, of course. But I think Raw has been a lot worse the last few weeks. Like, really bad. So, tonight, they did start some new stuff. We had a very random title change. We saw Dolph Ziggler win the Intercontinental title, which everybody immediately, automatically said right off the bat that was the wrong decision, that Elias should have been the guy to do it, instead of just thinking that maybe there's a bigger plan at work here. You know, yeah, I know on the surface it seems like Elias should have been the guy to win the Intercontinental title, but Elias did an entire song tonight from start to finish and was even allowed to finish the song singing about how he wants to be in the Extreme Rules match to determine who faces Brock at SummerSlam. So maybe they said, all right, we're going to put the IC belt on Elias at some point, but not right now because we want him in this Extreme Rules match. Not that he can't be IC champ and be in that match at the same time, but if he was IC champ, they might want to have him on the show defending the belt instead. So holding that off, putting him in the match at Extreme Rules to most likely fall short. He's not going to win and challenge Brock, we know that, but he might find his way in there. And then after that, he can maybe challenge for the Intercontinental title at SummerSlam and maybe even win it, which at the end of the day serves the same purpose, and all of your freaking out was all for nothing if you would just have some fucking patience. It's all I talked about last night during Extreme Rules. Patience, during Money in the Bank. Patience. Come on. Not everything needs to happen tomorrow. So even though I agree with people that felt like the direction was to put the belt on Elias, if you're going to take the belt off of Seth, why not put it on Elias? Fair enough. But what's the harm in waiting too? Instead of putting the belt on Elias at Raw, why not put it on him at SummerSlam? Wouldn't that be better? Wouldn't that be a bigger stage? But no. Can't think that far ahead. You know, wrestling fans have the attention span of a fucking gerbil, and they can't, go beyond that. So in the end, if Elias winds up winning the IC belt or beating Dolph Ziggler for it in a couple of months, what's the big deal? Was it really that hard to wait that long? 2 months? Come on. Let's relax. Relax. Everybody relax. Y'all are all too fucking high-strung. And way too critical about a fake fucking wrestling show. So I think everybody needs to get over themselves. Somebody said goodnight a minute ago. Good night to you. I'm actually going to be not far behind you. I'm not going to be up for too much longer here. We did a 2.5 hour live stream last night. We're about 3.5 hours into night. So I'll hang out here for a little bit longer, and then I'm going to sign off and try to get some work done. I want to try to beef up the channel for the next couple of weeks because I got a big vacation coming, and next week is most likely going to be my last live stream for 3 weeks. The week after that, on July 2nd, I've got something planned. I'm not going to be able to be here. And then the week after that, I leave for my vacation. And then the week after that, I get home from my vacation. So it's going to be a while until I'm up here again on a Monday night. So next week will be it for until the near the end of July. And then I want to get, I've got another kind of a pay-per-view This Day in History review already in the can, ready to come out on June 28th. I've got a DVD review for Barry, who pledged $100 on Patreon for his own video to be done. And I'm going to upload that right before I leave for vacation. That way it gives the channel some content. And I'll have a whole shit ton of mic drops in queue. And I'll try to release those sporadically while I'm gone. Just to give the channel some action. You know, just to give it some, you know, shit happening on there. Videos being uploaded. And that should keep you guys busy until I get back. Hey, yeah, Catherine, you're going to be there for that. So yeah, if they hold off and do something with Elias, and he potentially wins a belt in the IC belt at SummerSlam, you're going to be in attendance to see that. So that should be fun. Good question about Mickie James. I'm not sure. I'm going to cut away 1 second. I'll be right back. You know what? Changed my mind. I'm going to grab one more beer and sit and hang out with you guys for a little bit longer. I kind of felt like I was fading, but you know what? Let's hang out and talk about some more wrestling. Talk about the show tonight. You guys can ask me any questions you want. We'll discuss it, and I'll hang out here for a little while longer and drink a fresh beer. And, yeah, we'll talk about some shit. Sound like a plan to y'all? Sounds like a plan to me. So that's my biggest issue when it comes to this Elias stuff. Because the minute that Dolph Ziggler won the title, I was worried that fans were going to be pissed that... what did I say? I meant Dolph. When Dolph won the title, I was worried about fans being pissed about him winning the belt. But I forgot about Elias, that everybody would be bitching about him. So everybody's freaking out. Oh, he should have been the guy. He should have been the guy. And I'm like, is anybody else in this fucking planet besides me understand that this is not the last wrestling show you're ever going to see? And this is not the end of Elias? Look at what he did. He sang a song tonight about how he wants to be in the Extreme Rules match to have a chance to face Brock Lesnar. He's got his eye on a bigger prize. He's going to fall short in that effort. It's going to be Roman Reigns or Bobby Lashley, maybe Seth Rollins, going on to take on Brock at a SummerSlam, which means, you know, Elias can still be moved into something else, maybe with Dolph Ziggler. Maybe Elias goes babyface and has something to do with Ziggler and winning the belt. If not, it might be McIntyre, you know, splitting from Dolph and challenging him. I don't know, but next week we've got to have a rematch with Seth Rollins and Ziggler. If Seth Rollins and Ziggler finds out a way to win next week and Seth falls short, I think Seth gets into the match at Extreme Rules, potentially as well, to face Brock Lesnar. But this idea and this notion that WWE is too stupid to put the belt on Elias. Who's saying that they're not putting the belt on Elias? What the fuck is the hurry? What is wrong with you people? You know, I just think that it's just a little bit extreme. It's not the end of the world, not a big deal. Elias is not over. Elias is very, very, very much alive. And you can't, you know, a lot of people last night told me that he was buried. Well, how is he buried if he's now going to get a chance to face Brock Lesnar for the title at Extreme Rules? Do they normally put buried people in big title contention matches like that? Is Kurt Hawkins in that match? No. Elias is. Or Elias probably will be. Hugo, can I see Elias one day becoming Universal Champ? Maybe. Maybe. I mean, don't forget, Elias right now, his biggest strong point is the fact that he's a great character. He's very good on the mic. He's got great charisma. He's got an excellent look. In the ring, though, what does he give you? What does Elias give you that nobody else does? What does Elias give you that Kevin Owens can't do? Or that Seth Rollins can't do? or that Drew McIntyre, Dolph Ziggler, anybody else like that can't do. Nothing. He offers nothing special in the ring. But he is a great character, and he's got a great look, and he looks like a star. And I think he can get there one day. But there is a lot, I mean, there's a lot of talent that they do fuck up on too. You know, but Elias is just not a guy. I don't get that vibe with him. Elias, to me, does not come off like that type of talent. Like a Dolph Ziggler is actually a good example of saying, there's this great talent here. Why are they burying him? I just don't feel that with Elias. And don't forget, Elias didn't lose. It's not like he got curb stomped and beat at Money in the Bank. Seth had a handful of jeans or a handful of trunks or whatever the fuck. He won in a shitty way, easily setting up an opportunity for Elias to have a claim to a rematch in the future. I just feel like simply the best average look, absolutely not. His look is very, very much above average. Very much above average. He's got a great look. And he's got a good gimmick. There's absolutely nothing wrong with Elias whatsoever, but just losing a random Intercontinental title match when somebody rolls him up and holds his trunks and the fucking wrestling community is freaking out because he's buried. God damn. Y'all need a fucking hefty dose of reality. Yeah, he's a decent worker. Exactly, Catherine. You're right. He's not a bad worker. I'm just saying, like, he doesn't offer you anything that we can't find elsewhere. But the good news about Elias is that he's definitely not bad, because we've seen a lot worse than him. You know, we've seen the big over-the-top looks or characters who doesn't really translate in the ring. Lex Luger was one of those guys. He didn't have a good character, but he had a very, very good look. And he was pushed based on his look. Not on his ring ability, that's for sure. And there's been a lot of guys like that. But Elias can hold his own in the ring, which is good. And I'm a huge Elias fan. I want to walk with Elias. I tell everybody shut the hell up in the stream every time he comes on to do a song. I'm a big Elias mark. I'm patient enough to where I don't fly off the rails if somebody loses. You know, that's why everybody's so fucking biased. You know, and you see that shit all the time on Twitter. People freaking out that Elias didn't win. Don't pretend that it's because it doesn't make sense. What the real issue here is because you love Elias and you want him to win, and he didn't. So you're going to go online and complain that it was poor booking. No, there's nothing wrong with the booking at all. It was the fact that your favorite didn't win, which is what makes you mad, which is why you're a fucking mark, and which is why we're really all that way at the end of the day. So there's nothing really wrong with it. And especially if Elias winds up winning the Intercontinental title on a bigger stage like a SummerSlam, he could easily not do anything at SummerSlam, so I'm not saying that's a guaranteed that that's going to happen, but what if it does? What if I'm right? What if Elias gets through Extreme Rules? He'll be in that match to challenge Brock, and he'll lose, and that'll piss off the fans even more. Oh, they should give it to Elias, and whatever the fuck. But then what if after that on TV, he comes out on Raw? Because don't forget, there is a Raw after a pay-per-view. Believe it or not, when a show ends, there's another show a couple days later. I know that sounds crazy, but it's true. So if he comes out on the next night on Raw or the next week or two after Raw, gets involved somehow and winds up getting himself an Intercontinental title shot with Dolph Ziggler or against whoever the champion is at SummerSlam and wins the belt in New York on the second biggest pay-per-view of the year, isn't that better? Or doesn't that serve the same purpose? All it took is a little bit of patience, and that's something that the wrestling fans are very uncomfortable with. Point is, it's a controversial topic and debate that has no business even being controversial or debatable at all. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Raw's opening was great. You were right. I had a feeling that Alexa was going to open the show. Ronda looked awesome. I liked the segment. She came out there, no nonsense, beat the piss out of Alexa Bliss and Kurt Angle, put Alexa Bliss through a table, beat up a shit ton of referees, and forced Kurt Angle to suspend her for 30 days, which is really probably just a way to not have to use her Extreme Rules, because you'd think you would have to, based on what we saw at Money in the Bank. She would have to have some sort of a match at Extreme Rules. So this gets her off TV, saves her for SummerSlam, keeps her more in that attraction type of role, And I really have no problem with that. She's working a hell of a lot more frequently than Brock Lesnar. So I can stomach this. I can actually tolerate Ronda Rousey not being used like every week on Raw. She doesn't need to be in a match every week. She doesn't need to. You get a job, New York Fishing. Go fuck your mother. Don't come in here with that shit. Get the fuck out of here. You stupid dumb fuck. Why don't you go fishing? And by the way, I have a job, and I guarantee you I make more money than you, so suck my taint, you stupid prick fuck. And I'm gonna block you too. Let's see your stupid channel. Oh wow, 0 subscribers. Wow, you're on a fucking roll. Maybe one person go subscribe to that ass cock and give him some love. Steph said she wasn't getting a title push early too. Who do you mean, Ronda? But hey, they didn't put the belt on her. And hell, she fucking had a hell of a match last night. You know, my biggest fear, my only issue, I don't care how long anybody's around. Do not care how long you've been in the business. I don't care. As long as you're good enough and credible enough to be a champion, I'm all for you being a champion. Look at Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle was a champion 3 months entering WWE. He was European champion, then IC champion, and then, 11 months later, from his debut, he's WWE champion. You know why? Because he was good. So if Ronda Rousey is good, put the title belt on her tomorrow. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit about paying dues, as long as you're good. My issue is if Ronda Rousey got in the ring and she sucked. Didn't know what she was doing, green as shit, confused, clunky, botchy, inexperienced, whatever, word you want to use to describe her. If she's like that, then I say, hell yeah. Don't put the belt on her. She's not ready. She's inexperienced. She's green. She doesn't know what she's doing. But she does know what she's doing a lot, and she's good. She's real good. And as far as I'm concerned, put the belt on her right now. Thank you, Ira Hugo. Super chat in there. Appreciate that. No questions. So you just get a very appreciative thank you. Thank you so much. I have no idea who Cody Wilson is. Oh, you're Cody Wilson. Apparently you're dead. She is. No, I agree, Sonic. She 100% is a natural in the ring. And I said that before she came in. When she was signed, I said, if I had to guess, if you're asking me, do you think she's going to be good in the ring or not? I said yes. I said based on her UFC career and her fighting style, her athletic ability, her look, everything about her, I feel like she's somebody who could translate into wrestling. And I also said that I could be wrong, but my instincts tell me that she'll be good. And she is. Just watching her, just watching the way she moved around, in the ring, and her instincts and her timing and all that shit, I thought made for a great match. Great fucking match. Her match at WrestleMania was good too. And this was a one-on-one bout. And let's not discredit Nia Jax. I mean, Nia Jax deserves a lot of credit as well for working with Ronda and making everything look so good. I mean, Ronda she took an ass kicking. She sold her ass off for Nia Jax, and vice versa. She was pounding the hell out of Nia. It looked like it was one of the first women's matches. A lot of Charlotte matches are like that too, but they don't feel intense. Charlotte has that intensity where when she's in the ring, she literally looks like she's fighting for real. She's just a mess. Her fucking face and her facial expressions and the sweat and everything. She just really looks like she's fighting in there instead of going through the motion of the moves and running the ropes and doing your choreographed spots. She makes it look like it's an actual fucking battle. And she's got emotion on her face. And Ronda Rousey was much like that. She really looked like she was fighting for her life out there. And it was good stuff. Good stuff. Mic skills, whole nother story. Just keep the mic out of her hand, if you ask me. What we saw on Raw tonight was much better. Just have her storm down to the ring, pissed off, beat the fuck out of everybody, and leave. Very Brock Lesnar style. And if she ever does go heel, hit her, put her with Paul Heyman. Leroy Jenkins, your mom is a mark, so fuck off. We're all marks, you stupid prick. Don't come in here and trying to tell me what's what. You don't know shit, you shit spackled Muppet fart. Get the fuck out of here. Silent badass, I agree. And that's what we saw tonight. Silent badass. No reason for her to talk. No reason for her to talk at all. We don't need her on the mic. You know, we don't need her in any sort of situations. And that's what we've seen a lot, too. We've seen her in situations where she's sitting in a chair or sitting on a couch in the ring, cutting a promo, smiling, trying to be witty, funny, scary, whatever. It ain't working, whatever she's trying to do. There's a fucking gnat buzzing around me. So yeah, just it hasn't been good. So I say keep the mic away from her as often as possible and just have her go out there and kill people. Her makeup doesn't fit her. I think her makeup's fine. Yeah, the eyeliner is kind of new. I mean, I don't know why she's even wearing that. She doesn't even need to. She's naturally pretty. So I don't know if she even really needs it, but whatever. I mean, that's a minor issue, you know? If I'm going to critique Ronda Rousey, the last thing in the fucking world I care about is what kind of eyeliner she's using. But yeah, I don't necessarily disagree with what you're saying. Oh, good. All right, our audience is dwindling a little bit, which is pretty much a cue for me to get the fuck out of here. All right, we're at about 19.8 now for subscribers, so we are getting there. We are like 200 away. So tell your friends, tell them to subscribe to me. I'm going to try to get a lot of videos up this week. I don't even know when. I got to think. I'm working every fucking night. I guess I'm going to be up here at normal time. I'm probably going to have to review Raw and SmackDown. I still don't know when I'm going to debut the one-off. I need to find like a specific subject to do that on, but there's enough that happened tonight on Raw and what we saw at Money in the Bank for me to come up and do like a full podcast this week. So I'm probably going to do that on Wednesday night or Thursday. But I don't know what else I have planned aside from some mic drops. And then what day is the 28th? What are we on right now? We're on the 18th. So 10 days from now, you're going to get a This Day in History from me as well. So that's coming. We got all sorts of good shit. And thank you for subscribing, Jason. I appreciate it. Welcome to the House of Morgan. Good. You'll be back to lay the smack it down. Brittany, you will be too. You're always in here. Brittany, you're a regular. I'll always get you a good table in the chats, Brittany. Don't worry. I'll get you a nice table right by the window. Just call me Maitre D. G. G stands for Greg, in case you didn't know. What else are we going to talk about before I get out of here? I've got some dinner to make. But I'm going to be wrapping it up here and calling it a night, because I've had 2 nights in a row of live streams. It's been busy. It's been real busy. But it was fun. It was fun. Maybe tonight I'll actually finally get a chance to check out the NXT TakeOver main event, because I've watched the entire card, and but except for the final match between Ciampa and Gargano, haven't seen it. But I watched every other match, and I also watched the Hardy Boys 24 special on the network last night, which was awesome. And if you guys have not seen that, fire up the network and pull that up. It's good. It's real good. Real good. Did the internet explode when Carmella pinned Asuka? Maybe slightly, but not that much. I mean, James Ellsworth had a hand in that. I predicted Carmella to win. I thought she'd get past Asuka somehow, and they would save Asuka winning for some time in the future. So I didn't mind the ending. But a lot of people probably thought Asuka was buried. That's because they're stupid. Who is NXT? Who is WWE going to take next from Impact? Who the fuck is left? Who's there? I don't know one Impact wrestler. Like, I really think I mean that. Abyss is the only guy I can think of. Which Abyss missed his opportunity. His window, I think Abyss was awesome 10 years ago. Probably would have been great in WWE. Great opponent for Kane. But, now, no way. I don't even think Abyss should be wrestling. Or Joseph Park or whatever his name is. Yeah, but anyway. I think I'm going to call it a night. We are going to finish up with about 120 watchers here. We peaked at about 250, I think, tonight. 161 likes. Not horrible. We'll probably get a good amount of views on this, and it was a lot of fun. So I'll probably get some mic drops up in the next day or two, and then I'll be up on Wednesday night, probably Thursday. Actually, scratch that. Based on my schedule, I think we're looking at Thursday afternoon for my next podcast. I'll briefly kind of run down Money in the Bank, maybe some final opinions on that. I'll talk about Raw, and I'll talk about whatever we see tomorrow night on SmackDown. For those of you hardcore fans still watching me right now, if you want to tweet me, and if you're not following me, please do, at GoodMicWork on Twitter. Tomorrow night I'll be at work. I will not be watching SmackDown, so if you want to tweet me some updates, I would very much appreciate it. So hook me up with those. Let me know how the show is going. And I'll get home and watch it and start show prepping for my podcast on Thursday. So until then, you guys have a great week. Stay tuned to the channel. Shit will be happening on the channel. And follow me on social media. I'll be saying shit. You guys have a good rest of your night. Talk to you in a couple days. Peace.